Once it's oh look, there it is. We good. We live.
We on?
Yeah, we're on.
What's going on?
Why not? We already started. What happened?
Because I'm here.
Oh, oops.
You can give a warning.
Oops. Sorry. You never know what you're gonna get on the Realquicctho podcast.
The Realquicctho podcast.
Hey, thanks for coming, man.
Thanks
sir.
for having me, man.
Thank you.
Good to
So-
see you again.
Of course, every time.
I know. I haven't seen you in what, like a week and a half now?
Something like that. So, like always, y'all wondering who I got. Okay? In my opinion, top 5 in the 805 area. Because that's all I be. That's where I be at
Number
most
one.
of my time that I do my comedy. Top 5 in my opinion. He's rough, but he's soft at the same time. I love it. I love it. It's hilarious as hell. Quiet. He's like, oh, he's just this buff, harmless guy. But when he speaks, it's time to go. A brother in comedy. And one thing I love about him is that if you extend the invitation, for the most part, he's going to show up and he's going to show out. No questions asked. Just for the love of the art. Put y'all hands together, man, for another brother of mine in comedy, Mr. Brandon Follet, y'all.
Thank you. You guys better be clapping up if you're gonna know. And if you're not, I'm going to come there.
He's kicking off jokes already, y'all. What you been up to, Brandon? What's good?
It's been a long day. I was at work this morning, just got off at like 5, flew back into California.
Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Where were you at?
I worked out on that San Nicolas Island. I'm a firefighter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. See, I knew that part. I knew the
day job.
firefighter part, but I didn't know you had to fly out. But where the fuck is St. Nicholas?
It's like 30 minutes away. They have like this book that all these kids read over here, I guess, Island of the Blue Dolphin. You ever read that in school?
Nah. The only blue dolphin I know is the the only blue dolphin I know.
Well, I work out there on one of the what are they called? One of those islands?
St. Nick, the North
The
Pole?
Channel Islands. Yeah, they're one of the Channel Islands.
Channel Islands? See,
Yeah.
look, that must be.
Islands you can see from the beach.
Yeah.
I thought that was Catalina.
Well, there's like 12 of them, I think. One of them, San Nicolas. It's like 70 miles off the coast, 20-minute flight. It's easy.
See, at first I thought you were telling a Christmas joke already. But I say, I know he got a couple of poles. You know, he got some stripper. He names his reindeer after his strippers. We got Dancer dancing on the North Pole. Ha ha.
Got
is
Dancer,
that
Prancer, Crystal, Sarah.
I don't even know where to start, man. Honestly, I'm just glad that you're here. Like,
Yeah, I'm happy you guys finally had me on.
I know it's been it took a while for us to set this up.
Oh, it's nice. I feel good. It's a
I
nice
hope
little
so.
Setup.
Normally we feed everybody, but you want some pasta?
Nah.
You can eat on the camera. It's all
I
good.
Just ate. These people don't want to see me eat. It's disgusting. If there's a mess, I just use my shirt as a napkin. It's gross.
Intro to comedy, right? What was your intro to comedy? Like, I mean, from maybe the first stand-up that you ever watched, and then what made you decide I could do this? I'm gonna do this.
I think my parents always it's a shooting star, but my parents always watched stand-up. But I think like the first time I ever I call it digestible comedy. I remember my dad had like a Ron White album. I forget which album it was, but I just remember laughing so hard in the car to it. And then like I grew up, he was always watching George Carlin, stuff like that. Yeah, it was always fun.
And what made you say, like, if he can do it, I can do it? Or it was like...
Yeah, I was like... Well, then I grew up. People were always like, hey, you're pretty funny.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. And just throughout my whole life, they were always like, you were funny. And I wanted to start doing stand-up, but I lived in Italy for the last 4 years before I moved here. So they don't really speak English out there. So I just did a bunch of writing, and then when I picked California to move here to start my stand-up career.
Okay.
Little did I know, no one knows about Oxnard.
That's what the... See?
I'm like, how the fuck is there not a bigger... Am I allowed to cuss on this?
Hell yeah, you're allowed to fucking cuss on here. This is my shit.
Fuck you.
Hell
Nah,
yeah,
but,
man.
Yeah, I was like, we're only like 6 towns away from LA. How does no one in the world know about Oxnard? Why is there not a bigger comedy scene here?
Take it from me, right? Take it from like predominantly, I'm from Orange County, right?
Okay.
And if I wanted to go party or if I wanted to, be where the action was, as far as like being next to a celebrity, go to LA. There's a celebrity there. We don't need to go past LA for what? There ain't shit past LA besides Six Flags. Or unless you're gonna go, everybody that stays in LA, if you have been past LA, you'll go to the Bay and you'll come right back. There's no, I didn't know who Oxnard was. I thought Ventura.
Really? Before you moved here, you didn't know what this was?
No.
Damn.
I did not know what this was. I didn't know about Oxnard, Thousand Oaks, Camarillo. I didn't know about shit. I didn't know what the collection was. I thought it was a fucking comic book store.
Dude, I thought the collection is 100% money laundering. There's no reason for it to be there. There's a Pandora, there's a Louis Vuitton, I think, in there. No one's buying Louis Vuitton here.
Not from there. You know what I'm saying?
These
and
workers aren't buying it. People aren't coming from Orange County here.
No,
they're selling
not.
drugs is what they're doing. And I'm on to you, collection. Come after me.
Hey, what? Hey, you guys are hey, I mean, I love you because you guys pay me, but I'm still talking my shit because you guys are funny as hell. I do want to get on Levity though, and I'm really surprised.
I know, I do too. Denise Carter, I think, is doing another show there.
She had one last night.
Always so funny. I love Denise. Oh, it was last night.
Yep, she had one last night.
Damn, I knew I wanted to go. I was working.
Oh, I just figured out who I'm gonna shout out. So normally, right, I do an honorary shout out of the podcast, but we'll do that later.
Okay.
I know who it's gonna be though, because at first I didn't know who it was gonna be, unless you have a favorite, that you want to shout out, but. I
gotta think about it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I can have my own honorary shout out, and then you can have yours.
Okay.
We'll do it like that.
Out of 805 comics?
Yeah. Or okay, either that or somebody that's trying to come up like we are.
Okay.
So, well, I'll do that later. But how long have you been doing comedy?
I think I started right around the same time you did. I started in March. Yeah. When did you start? I felt like we started getting like stuff at the same time.
Yeah, probably. I would have to look at my videos. But with that being said, because I'm a man, you're a man.
Those are my pronouns.
Right?
The man.
Damn right. Nothing else. No she man, no Herman. My name, no Herman. It's just men. Not to knock anybody else, because I know I'm honestly my viewers are going more. My following is getting bigger. The last thing I want to do is offend anyone. But, I mean, if you get offended, toughen the fuck up, yo.
Yeah, it's cool to be gay. My father's gay.
Right?
Every time I get on a camera, I just say my father's gay. He hates it.
Dude, it's not fucking true, Brad. It's not true. People are believing you. But what I was getting at was ego. How is it? Because... And I'm going to do I plan on not dropping names in a negative light, because as much as I don't give a fuck, I don't need the extra headache of sensitive ass people.
Yeah.
Out of the 805 area, do you think you're in top 3 or even top 5?
I think everybody, if you're doing comedy, it sounds cocky, but if they ask you who your favorite comedian is, I'm going to say Brandon Follet's my favorite
Good
comedian.
shit.
You got to be your biggest fan. You got to think... Because if you don't think something you're saying is funny, no one else is going to believe that it's funny either. I think you're taking them on a ride. You're controlling the emotions in a room. So I would say I need more practice. I need more stage time. I've only been doing this for about 10 months now, and I have to go to work every other week. So every time I start getting a groove on, I gotta go back to work for a week.
Makes sense.
It's the only bad part about being a firefighter. The rest of it's great.
You just click the button. You're good.
Okay.
Because honestly, much love and respect to all the 805 comics. I do have who I think is fucking crazy funny, and then I have my who aren't so crazy funny. Unapologetically sorry. Yeah, I'm funnier than half of.
You always got me laughing, man. And you can,
by far.
What I like about you is sometimes you can do a room that I don't feel comfortable. I think the second show I was ever booked on was at the Thirsty Ox.
Yeah, I think I first met you there.
Dude, I walked in, I was the only white person in sight, and I was like, oh. The first person went up all straight Oxnard jokes, speaking Spanish. Second person went up speaking Spanish. I said, live la vida loca. This is all you're going to get out of me.
It worked though. I thought you fucking killed that shit. I
did my best. People, there was a fight there, remember?
Yep.
Yeah,
sure
you started talking about Section 8, people throwing hands.
Yep.
Get out now, baby. Don't even bring up Wick.
Man, and I used that to my advantage. Like that helped my set. Honestly, that helped my set.
Yeah,
a lot.
you flowed with it greatly. I didn't know what I would do if someone started moshing during my set.
Well, in the black culture, you know, we're not really big on pulling out phones, but we will let everybody. Hey, these bitches is fighting over here. Yeah, hey. Come from the east, come from the west, come from the south, come from the north. Look. Oh, shit. I thought her hair was real. I'm lying. Look, there go the weave right there on the floor. Look, hey. And then,
it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
I don't believe you.
That shit's happened so many times to like, do you have that friend where like if girls are fighting? That's another thing too. We go off the rails on this podcast. Like,
okay.
It honestly
Let's just hit it, man.
Yeah, it's just a real ass conversation. Do you have a friend that's like, he tries to get at the girl that got her ass whooped. Like, don't worry, girl.
Yes, I have a friend that we could be at our boy's house and the girl is fighting with our homie's wife, and he'll be like, I'm 100% on her side right now. I'm like, dude, you're so soft, boy.
Yeah, I mean, does this ever work for him though? Because
no, John the Schwanz never gets any pussy ever. I'm calling you out, John.
It had to be a John. It's always a John. And no matter what the situation is, if whatever name that fits, whatever name comes up, it always fucking fits. It's always like a John or a Doug or I told one guy.
Common white man names.
Yeah, right? Hey, look, I want me to move the mic stand? I can get the mic stand out the way.
No, it's good, man. I'm going to eventually put it
got you. Okay.
I just like holding a mic.
Hey, I don't blame you. It's comforting. It makes me, it builds character.
I don't think I could ever be one of those people that just stand up without a microphone in the hand.
I tried it, but
even when I like tell jokes, when I'm thinking about them, my hand automatically like goes right here.
Yeah, like first thing I do when I get up there is move. I move the bar stool and I move the mic stand. I need to move because
I noticed a lot of 805 comics just kind of stand and like they tell. And like when I go up there, like, hey, stop pacing, stop moving. I'm like, I gotta move up there.
Yeah, you have to feel.
I understand that if you're pacing, like it makes them feel uncomfortable. But I don't always just want to be somebody that like sits down, brings down the energy. I think I'm a very energetic person.
So that's how Justin is in my top 3.
Oh, you're talking about the guy with the long hair, right?
Yeah.
Dude, when I first started doing stand-up, he was going out every night. And I'm not going to do his bit, but he has the Antarctica about the ants joke. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. He's so quiet that you have to lean in and listen to him. But only a few people does that work with.
Exactly. Yeah. Like for him, he has to look.
When you have 19 comics just stand there and not even take the mic out of the stand and just take...
It's exhausting.
10-year-old jokes.
It's exhausting, yo.
Yeah.
But because like when I first saw him, he's just like, let's see here, and it's like, this motherfucker. It's like he has pocket aces right now. Like you just know it. And he fucking kills it every time. I forgot where we were going originally, but he fucking murders every time. And his pauses,
every time he gets a joke. Yeah. I think some people are just naturally funny and some people aren't. Have you seen the new kid? I don't know his name. He has the Tijuana story.
Not Tijuana.
He's young.
I don't know.
I think some people like he just goes up there and like I've only seen him perform 4 times. He's probably only performed 4 times in his life, and it's completely noticeably different.
Is he at Gigi's or
so funny?
Else?
He's at Patty's, Gigi's, Copa. I feel bad I don't remember his name. I'm the worst with names, everybody.
Damn, who is it? The Tijuana joke? Fuck.
Yeah.
You remember what else he says?
No, that's about it. That's his funny joke.
Okay, see, that's another thing too. Like,
you forget people's names, but you know their sets.
Yeah, Like, I remember names because for the most part they're fun. You always remember the funny ones.
Yeah.
You remember the funny ones. You remember the ones that come off like privileged, for lack of a better word.
Oh, I know I come off as privileged, probably. I go up there and people are like, I don't like that guy.
But see, that's why I do though, because you're down to ruffle some feathers, and it's like you don't care.
Yeah, everybody
like,
else is so soft. Everyone's so soft these days.
You're you.
I grew up in I grew up in Central Florida, not the best neighborhoods. Parents were poor at the time when I was growing up.
Gators in the trash can.
Yeah, you either learned how to talk shit or you got beat up.
Word.
Look how short my arms are. I was talking shit.
Look how thick
And
these
run-
glasses are. I was talking shit. Like, and it, like, and I had to know how to fight. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't fight, shut the fuck up.
That's why you wear goggles now, right? There's too many broken glasses.
Getting punched out all the time. There goes Julie. No, I can fight though. Don't try it now. Don't try it. Don't try it.
I should try it.
Let's try it. No,
You should try. Not me. No, I don't fight. I just talk bad to people.
Yeah, I don't fight no more. I'm done. I'm done with the fighting. I don't condone violence. I don't condone, giving motherfuckers a dose of act right when they're not acting right. I leave that to the young boys now.
Yeah, I'm getting old quick.
Favorite comedian?
Tom Segura. Dead or alive?
Both.
Oh, there's like so
There's
many
a
you could
lot.
pick from.
There's a lot.
Like, I love George Carlin. Tom Segura is super funny to me. I want to see Chris Rock right now. I heard whatever he's doing is killing it.
It has.
He
to.
was growing up one of my favorite like when he would come on Comedy Central. Was it Bring the Pain, Bigger
Yep.
and Blacker? Those I would.
No
I think I
sex in
could
the
still
champagne
quote
room.
them. Yeah, so great.
I think one of his classic movies to me was Rest in Peace, Bernie Mac. It was him and Bernie Mac when he was running for president, and then Bernie Mac.
That's not Man of the Year, is it?
I don't know. I had to Google that shit.
Or
but
the roof is on fire.
Bernie gets out and just starts slapping people. Hi, how you bow? How you bow? Like, man,
Rest in peace, Bernie.
only Bernie. You know it's fucked up, man. Look,
I just watched Mr. 3000 again. Didn't know it was not a good movie. You know when you're a little kid, you watch a movie, it's so funny.
yep. And
I just watched it the other day, and I
like,
was like, "Damn, Bernie, you stupid for this."
What the hell is this bullshit? They used to call me They used to call me Jordan from the Bernie Mac show in high school. And like, depending on how many people laughed, you didn't get slapped. Like, if 2 people laughed, I'm not gonna slap you. You're just trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But if I had half the school laughing and fucking like, he fucking does, bro. Look, he does look like Jordan. He fucking looks like him, bro. Like, look at him. Yeah, I gotta fuck you up
Keep
now.
the hat on. Viewers just dropped.
I had to, yo. Like, I gotta fuck you up now, man. Like, you're not just about to sit here and embarrass me, because I used to be super self-conscious about my vision. Not anymore. I don't even care.
How are you self-conscious about that? You can't control it.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Like, they was making fun of me. Like, when you're anywhere from 8 to 14 and people are laughing at you.
Oh yeah.
I was like, for
It's
what?
the worst.
Like, cause for me, like, when I check my phone, for me this is normal. But when I look at it on camera, it's like, all right, I'd make fun of me too.
I know. I saw your font the other day. Where was that at? I think it was at the Yard House.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were standing next to me, and I could read your phone from across the bar. I was like, damn, boy, you is blind.
Like, you ain't nothing sneaky over here. You're just far from sneaky. But I mean, shit. Like, I didn't know how it looked until I think somebody took a picture of me, or like I was in like the background of a yearbook or something, and then I saw myself, and I was like, no shit. Because I kind of had to double take, like, that would look like me. He got the same shirt I do. That's just me being blind and shit.
Yeah.
Then I really zoomed in on it. It was like, oh, that's me. That's what I look like? That's crazy. I'm about to go to Mexico and buy a pair of eyes next Black Friday. Shit's crazy.
Dude, I want to go there and get veneers. It's like $3,000.
No shit. It's
Yeah.
fucking anywhere from 15 to 30 out here.
I know. Isn't that ridiculous?
I looked because I need some. I don't even need veneers. I just need a whole nother tooth.
My teeth are going to fall out by the time I'm 40.
Fuck, no more soda, man.
Yeah. No,
Hey, so what
I
is
have
that?
GERD. It's the word. I'm like the only white 28-year-old man of all time with GERD.
What's GERD?
It's like a disease where you just throw up anytime you eat anything, pretty much.
Oh,
like it's
that's
like
why you
super
ain't want no
acid
pasta.
reflux. Yeah, I don't eat pasta.
Are you one of those gluten-free people? Because
Nah.
I just learned about
I just don't
gluten.
want to be super fat. I lost 50 pounds recently. And
It's a lot of fucking weight.
yeah, it's like a tiny person. And like you just don't want to gain it back real quick. Like
Yeah,
2
bro.
meals, you gain 10 pounds back. You're like, oh man, back
That's-
to chicken.
I never had that issue.
I know, lucky.
Is it? Because I want to be like, okay, my dream weight is to hit like 180. Just
180, dude. If I weighed 180, I'd be this.
no shit.
Yeah,
How tall are you?
I'm short, man. I'm 5'8". I'm the smallest of all my siblings, and I have a sister.
I'm the smallest of all my sisters. Oh, and he said, and I have a sister. Oh shit.
I know.
Brandon, come here. Like, fuck, man.
She's like me, a girl, and a little bit taller. When we go on and people think we're like twins. We just went on a cruise, and I was like, they're like, how old are you? And I was like, we're actually twins, but she had a mental retardation when she was little, so they froze her. And people were just believing it. I was like, they de-thawed her in 2003.
How smooth is that? Look,
They're like, really?
All they hear is mental retardation. They're just like, oh my god.
They're like,
my
oh,
God, come on.
but
Yeah.
let's give him some money.
Come. Front of the line. You don't have to wait at Six Flags to get on the roller coaster. See, and it's crazy because I was trying to get a handicap plaque.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to get one because I was like, man, after I stopped caring what people thought and how I looked, I was like, man, I want one. I want a handicap plaque. They didn't give me one.
You never got to park far again. Your bags will never rip when you go to the grocery store. That'd be great.
Straight up, like I don't have to pay for them.
Yeah.
But I guess you have to have a physical disability, and I felt cheated. I felt super cheated. I was like,
yeah,
wait.
You're like, I can't see. How bad is it when you take off those
That's
glasses?
pretty damn physical. I'm physically running into shit. Like, come on,
I
yo.
keep
Like,
breaking my nose.
you don't want to give me my damn. Like, at first, they didn't want to give me a license until I bought. I had bought these special glasses. There's literally a telescope on them. Thank you to everybody at Yard House that helped, and my family that helped pitch in for the GoFundMe. My girl helped a lot. These glasses are $2,500.
Whoa.
We raised the money.
Is that the Hubble telescope?
Something like that.
Yeah, Griffith
It's
Observatory
Tesla.
up
They're
there?
Tesla glasses.
Oh my goodness.
But
Are they bulletproof?
so no, I don't damn shit. Nah, they better be for fucking.
Yeah, they got that zoo glass at the aquarium where like 8 elephants can stand on top of it.
Shit's nuts. They work though. I was able to get my license, but they still don't want to give me a handicap.
Did you recently just get your license?
I had my license for 2 years now.
Okay.
I'm 33. I've been driving since I was 19. The only places I get pulled over was South Orange County. Racist.
We hate South Orange
We
County.
don't like South Orange County.
Yeah.
North Orange County, yeah. South Orange County, let's just say it's not for us. It's not for us black folk.
Yeah.
It's not for black folks, and it's not for white folks. And when I say white folks, white folks got they got black soul in them. They're the ones that were supposed to be born black. Like you could take a joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got somewhere down your ancestry line, you got a great black as hell granddaddy. Like black as hell.
I hope so.
Like from Montgomery, Alabama, or somewhere like that.
No, dude, I'm literally the whitest person you'll ever meet. I took that Ancestry, that 23andMe thing.
Everybody's doing that. I keep hearing
Bro,
about it.
I got 88% Irish, 12% French. It's so crazy. I'm just all white. It's gross. It's disgusting.
So what is American white?
I can't jump at all. I wear basketball shoes just to pretend.
Just to look athletic.
They don't know what I got.
Come to the court dressed up, headband,
I
armband,
come
you know what I mean?
clean.
A light glisten like you already ran 4 games. It's like, hey, bro, you trying to run? Like, nah, man, I got injuries, yo. Just out here pump faking for real.
Got bad knees, man.
Where is Brandon in 5 years when it comes to comedy?
I'm not sure. I don't even know where I'm going to be in like 5 months.
See, living by the moment. See, I
know.
live more and more, dude.
I feel like we're getting a lot better fast. Hopefully someone gets recognized. We're doing this show on January 28th.
Oh, yeah. You doing that one too?
Yeah.
Hey, okay. It never fails, okay? It never fails. Stoner, I'm telling you, you are loved, my guy. Yeah. Shout out to you again. Like, he's a friend of the podcast, and he's only been here once. But every comedian that I have on here, he gets brought up.
Absolutely. Because he gives people chances.
Easy. Mm-hmm. Like, dude, I have a show. Pull up.
Yeah, it's awesome. I texted him one time. He's like, actually, man, fly through. So I drove up, did a nice little set, was on his podcast. It was wonderful.
It was dope. Dude,
it was a lot of fun.
He gets numbers.
Does he? I didn't look. I should look.
Like, not on Instagram, but like on every other platform, he gets he gets
What's he
thousands.
on, like Twitch? I don't know what comics are.
I think
I should learn more about this business.
yeah, seriously, because I'm thinking about actually getting a recorder to go audio too, because this is obviously is visual and audio, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing the Twitch and the Spotify and the SoundCloud, the Patreon, you know, all that shit. I'm thinking about it. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody can watch. I mean, yeah, they can listen on YouTube, but you know, it's just an idea. But yeah, he gets like 40, 30, 20,000 like listens.
Well, I didn't get any followers from it, so.
Yeah, I didn't either. Not yet. Not yet. Steven, your love, my guy. Your love.
Is that his name?
Yeah, his
Are
name's
we allowed to
Steven.
say it? Is it, or is it like Batman? Is he just the drunken stoner?
Shit, I can say it. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You know, you got to say the whole thing. You know.
Nah, he had a secret identity.
I supposedly okay. So the last show he had like that he told me to pull up to, but I couldn't because I had to work, and it was all the way in Palmdale. There were 300 people there.
Damn. I need to get on that.
Yeah,
I only performed for like 15 people tops.
Seriously, that was Thirsty Ox for me.
Yeah, I think that might be my biggest crowd I've ever done.
I would definitely do Thirsty Ox again.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was my first time meeting Denise.
Yeah, I've actually only met her I think 2 or 3 times. Always super nice.
She's
She's got a nice on stage presence too. She's like a nice auntie. Like,
hell yeah. You know she cooking them greens.
Like she'll say like something nice to your face and then go up on stage and be like, "Look at that faggot over there." I was like, "Damn, I thought this girl liked me," but it was so funny.
She's so warm and
oh,
welcoming.
I know.
Says,
I feel like if you said something bad about her, she'd smack you up real quick.
Easy, left hook.
Yeah, I like that.
How you get that knot on your head? Man, Denise was tripping again. Nah, you was tripping again, my boy. Shoot. But no, I hit her up. I actually spoke to her last night. She again, she did a show at Levity, and we spoke for a little bit. She went live, you know, was inviting people. She had room on a guest list, and I thought I was gonna go, but the Copa show was like 2 hours long.
Oh,
there was I want to say there was 4 comics. They did anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes, and then on top of the host, he would put in an additional like 10 minutes in between.
Okay.
You know,
who's the host?
His name is Craig. Damn, I don't know his last name. You remember his last name, Tina? It was Craig.
It's Craig, I don't.
Fuck. It was okay. So Terrence Washington. He's cool. He's gonna be on here soon.
Okay.
And then it was JD Stevens. She's been on. Thanks for coming on. And then it was Quincy Johnson. He's funny. And then there's one more. Yeah, she gave me a sticker. What did the sticker say? Like yeah, she gave me a sticker, said like bandana.com or something. But
okay.
I should know her name and I don't mean this, I'm not trying to roast or anything, but
I think it's okay to roast people.
Oh yeah, big time.
Everybody that wants to do this, you have to have thick skin. All these people that get mad if you make fun of them or something, make fun of me all you want. I don't care. I know what I look like. What's up?
What's good? Did you see the drunken stoner get on one of the local comedians at Gigi last week?
At Gigi's.
At Gigi's.
Was it the girl with Tourette's?
No.
Okay. Jessica.
It was motherfucking Swaka J, my boy.
Oh my
Swaka
God.
J was my guy, dude. You need to fall back a little bit, my guy.
Bro, Swaka J.
You gotta fall back. Hey,
fall back. Swaka J loves me. He's
dope.
Yeah, but always trying to he's like, you need to do it like this, you need to do it like that.
Yeah.
That's the deepest accent I'll do. But he doesn't sound like that.
Look, he's a cool dude, you know.
Yeah.
He has all the right intentions, but you know, like he just gets excited when he drinks. He reminds me of a dude from like New York. He's just like real low, like yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? He's just like all up for you, like yeah, no, we need to do this. We're gonna do this. We can make millions. We can make millions together. Okay?
He's like
Yo,
Blood Diamond.
Yeah, he fucked them up. Drunk and Stoner fucked them up.
What happened?
Okay, so
Was Swaka just saying stuff to him while he was on stage?
So he's doing this again, and shout out to Artie, of course. Artie, you're my guy. I try to bring people to Gigi's.
Yeah, Gigi's is a hard room to do.
Big time.
I remember the first time I ever did comedy was at a place we don't have it here anymore called the Fatty Vegan. And it was like, your first time you're doing stand-up, I think you either do pretty good or you do really terrible. And I thought I did really good. I left there not knowing everybody feels that. I was like, oh, I'm going to be the greatest of all time at this.
That's
I
how
went up
felt.
there. I crushed for 8 minutes. I had laughter the whole time. Next day, Gigi's, that 8 minutes turned into about maybe 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And I had went through all my material. No one was laughing. And I just ran off stage.
Yeah, it gets
And it
hard.
went right into my car.
Yeah, it gets tough. We're gonna touch on that because it does. Like I'm learning a lot about myself, and I'm learning a lot about just the different crowds. Just because there's 50 people in the crowd, you might not. It just all depends on the crowd. It really does have.
I do believe that
effect
you
on
should give it your all every single time, though.
Yeah,
one of my
same.
favorite quotes is someone pointed out that Robin Williams, who is my favorite
big
actor
time.
comedian,
Big time.
they said that there's no footage of him not turning it on. Like every time there was the camera on him,
Yeah.
he was giving it his all. And I think about that when you go up on stage and you're only up on stage for 6 people. You're like, you know what? Give these people the best six minutes of their life. That's the 6 people, the best show they have.
See,
Be
I'm trying to do
rememberable.
that. I'm trying to do that. I'm not there yet because that shit is like, I still feel green and it still
Yeah.
fucks with me still. Like, damn, man, like these people are just
No, I know.
not
Yeah, it
laughing.
definitely
Stone
sucks when
face
you,
killer. Just
and it's hard not to address it. It's like when you're up there, you're like, oh, this is great.
yeah, it's like, dude, like I know that shit was funny, but I did learn really fast though, and this is something that, again, it's my opinion, but this is something that I see in other comics too. If you're not getting your laughs, don't fucking like shit on them for it. Like,
Yeah, it's always really annoying to go up after a guy that says "fuck you" to the crowd
yeah,
and like
it's
flicks them off right beforehand.
It's like, dude, like just because they didn't laugh, it's like.
Yeah, and not every night you're gonna be on. It's not anyone's fault.
So back to Stoner, right? He goes on.
Okay.
He's doing his shit, and like, he's filling out the crowd. Like you don't want to act the ass all the way in somebody else's house until but like he's doing his shit. He's doing.
Yeah.
He's animated. He's loud. He's getting engaged. He's feeling himself, which is good.
Yeah, I like Stoner.
Swaka goes, hey, brother, calm down.
Where's he from again?
Somewhere in
just
Africa,
kidding.
shit, somewhere. I don't know if that was my act. Brother, calm down.
Yeah, I've
And
never heard a white guy sound like
for-
that before.
For the slightest second, because I know Stoner by now. I know him.
Mhm.
Like, he doesn't really get heckled because people love him already. Like, let him do his shit. It was the slightest, and I'm not saying this as a knock. It's just something that I noticed. He hesitated for like a second. And
that 1 second can throw off your whole game.
yep, but I quickly was all like, because like me, I support my people everywhere. Hey, fuck that, Stoner, talk your shit. And then he fucking went into like Superman mode and was like, if you don't shut your goddamn, you look like an extra from Blood Diamond ass up. What the fuck over here telling me to calm down? Hell no, I'm high as hell. We gonna ride this goddamn train. Like, it was hilarious. Like, he just went on and on. And it just turned into a roast session. And then Swaka took it like a champ, and he just.
Swaka was a Marine. He can get made fun of. He knows how to.
He wants to write. He wants to get together and write. I just don't have the time. He wants to write.
That's me not talking shit.
Right? I don't have the time for it. One day though, we'll get together and we'll brainstorm.
You don't got to meet up with everybody that wants to meet up with you.
All
That's what I
money.
believe in. The word no is very strong.
All money ain't good money. You know what I mean?
All good money.
How long do you think it's gonna take you to get onto a celebrity stage? So and then with that question, it's. Do you think you would get on levity? Do you think you would get on a levity stage off of talent, connections, or both? How would you like to?
I
Get
don't
on
want to
levity?
get put on anything until I'm just noticed for the talent. That's why I don't really like asking people to be put on shows. Like, we have plenty of friends that are producing shows all the time. I hate being like, you never want to be that guy. Hey, can I get on your show? Can I get on your show? It'll feel a lot better when you're asked to be on the show. When people seek you out and they're like, hey, I saw what you're doing. You're grinding up there. We want you to be on our show. Bring in some money. That's when you know, like, you can ask people all day to be on shows, but that doesn't mean you're getting better. You're just bothering them, making them feel uncomfortable.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it one time. It was the first and the last. And it wasn't the last for that reason. It was just the last because that's not even the type of person that I am. I just like I took it like for a split second as, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah.
So it was Denise Carter. We love you here. It was Denise Carter. She's talking about a show. And this is on Instagram. So I left a comment. I said, hey, like, what's it gonna take to get booked? Like, holla at your boy, jokey, ha ha ha. And she put fire, the fire stuff, the fire emojis. So I took it on the chin. It's good.
Yeah.
It could be good or bad.
There's nothing wrong with. I always say when I see people do stuff like that, I'll throw the fire emojis out and so that my name is like in their brain.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh damn, I forgot about Brandon. Maybe I'll throw him a bone. But I'm still out here just grinding. It's
Big time.
You just got to keep doing it and going up, taking your lashes. But, God, it would be fun to do levity, wouldn't it?
Hell yeah. Because I know, like, okay, maybe 10, 15 people. I mean, I know I'll kill
Laughter
it.
creates laughter.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. And so, like, sometimes it's hard to get, like, a little room with 6 people sparked up.
Yeah.
But, like, there's 200 people in a room, I think.
Exactly. I'm going to get at least half. I'm going to get 50% of that crowd to laugh. And that 50% is going to bring another 15%.
Yeah. It's like energy. Like I said, laughter creates laughter.
It's contagious. I noticed too that people some people be scared to laugh, yo. Some people scared to laugh.
Yeah. It's almost like laughing doesn't make you not cool. That's what I always said. Like everybody always tries to like act tough. I think that's a new big thing. Everybody wants to act tough all the time. Like you don't have to be tough all the time.
Not at a comedy show.
Yeah, you're there to laugh and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like just let it loose. Let us take you for a ride. We thought about this stuff. We're not just saying it just to say it.
Yeah,
it's tried and true. Especially if you're going somewhere like levity, you're going to bring your A game.
Yeah, big time. Like, I think, too, what also got me noticed was, like, in the beginning, when I was, like, when I caught the bug of being on stage at Gigi's.
Oh, there's no better feeling.
There was, like, a couple times where I bought 10, 15 plus people.
Oh, yeah.
And Artie was like,
dude, I don't even know 10, 15 people here. I just moved here in March.
I've been here for 3 years.
Okay.
So I'm a little seasoned out here. I got a little marinade on my back.
Yeah, like it's always super kind of annoying when people are like, yeah, come out to my LA show. You can perform if you can bring 10 people.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
like,
that.
dude, I don't even know 10 people out here.
Yeah, fuck that. Like,
come see me.
that goes back to what you said about just being, just getting invited off talent. Like if you're funny as fuck, who cares? Who cares?
Yeah, be undeniable.
Exactly. Like you're gonna have strangers talking about you by the time this thing is over. But I forgot my next question. But okay. So
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I'm out of here.
Okay, where at?
5 years, I'm definitely gonna be in a house, and it's gonna be off of either podcast money or comedy money.
Okay,
for sure. Like,
do you think you're gonna move away? Because I kind of feel, I kind of want to move back to Florida. I've been away from my family since 2013, but the only thing keeping me here is comedy. I'm like, because even though there's not a huge scene out here, you're close to LA, you're gonna run into somebody sometime. Like, look at all these people we work with. Jake does shows with Sam Tripoli. He goes to the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Jenna Grayson does shows at the Comedy Store. Always connecting with all these other people. Yeah, Jake is so funny.
Jake's funny. He got on
Wow.
Swaka's ass too.
Dude, I like an aggressive comic. Like I think one of
That's
my
me.
favorite guys out here is do you know Russell?
Hell yeah, he's
Bro.
asking. Look, you just
And
said my
everybody
top 3.
gets on people's asses, and I'm like, bro, Russell gets up there, and I think he and I are kind of like similar people.
Yeah,
I think
same,
when we
yeah.
come, like we can be kind of aggressive. Everybody else is like, oh, be careful, be mindful about the crowd's feelings. Russell went up on stage and was like, hey, fuck that guy right there. And he was talking to me, and I was like, okay.
There we go. We got action.
But and he like looked at me to see if it was okay. Halfway through, he sees that I'm laughing. Yeah, and it gets the crowd moving.
So
Being a little aggressive is fun.
He is one of the few that can stand there.
Yeah.
He can leave the mic on the mic stand because his energy is.
I like that half the time I don't think he gets to his bits. He just gets into like a little roll and he's like,
Like, hey, you over there. Like, I mean, shit, you look like you're having a good time? Yeah, you are? Well, I'm going to piss on your pillow tonight, bitch. What? Yeah, I mean, I don't mean it. You know, I'm Jewish. I mean, I'm not going to whoop your ass.
that is one ugly boy when he takes that hat off. That's 2 different fucking people. I'm talking to you, Russell. That boy looks like this. He looks good as hell with his hat on. He takes it out. I said, ugh.
Put the cheat code back on, man. Put the cheat code back on.
That boy's like a rocket. It goes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yes, sir. Nah, I feel like I love, like it would be an honor every time he's around. Like, okay, so it's Jake, it's Russell, and it's Justin. Those are my top 3.
Dude, that's a good 3 right there.
Those are my top 3.
Dude, I like Mac. Mac is always making me laugh.
Oh yeah, Mac. Max, not Max. Mac, he
Beaton. Follow him.
he definitely does this. I ran into him one time at Gigi's, and he was so focused that night that you would swear that he didn't fuck with you, but like I was
Yeah,
like, oh,
he
what's
just-
up? He was laser focused.
Dude, you gotta be in your bag, I think. Everybody always wants to talk so much, and I'm like, you gotta be in that little goofy mood to go on stage. I always feel like right before you go on stage, like you gotta be focused and you gotta be feeling a little like silly almost, you know?
Yeah.
Like when you're having a good mood, the crowd feels it.
Yeah. Cause I had went up to him. I was like, oh shit. Like, cause he just walks in, you know, he walks to the people he knows. He barely says what's up to them. He sits down and he just puts his head down. So,
Yeah.
you know, like I walk over, oh, what's up, Mac? And he kind of just like looked and, you know, he dapped me up. He didn't diss me or nothing. But I was like, all right, he must be in like some kind of mood. But then I go up to him, I was like, hey, Mac, what's up, man? Like, you good? And he's all like, yeah, bro, I'm good.
Sometimes you just gotta catch somebody after
the.
the set.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was crazy. I didn't know he was like that. But then when he went on stage, it was a completely different person.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, yeah, that's what he's fucking.
Yeah, you gotta be your true self up there.
He lasered in.
Yeah, it's always a lot of fun. I like Mac. Mac, when I first moved here, I didn't know how to like start doing stand up. And I messaged a few people and Mac was the first one to like reach out to me. He's like, hey, meet us here. We'll do this. You do like a 5-minute set. And like everybody in the Oxnard area has been very welcoming.
Supportive, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very good team out here.
Super supportive.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to, I'm gonna go back to the ego. This is back to the ego, and this is back to.
I think you
people's
have to
crowd
have some
reaction.
ego out here, man. If you're not trying to, and I think you have to be competitive.
Me
I
too.
think if somebody else, you pointed this out to me the other day at the Eureka Brewing for Drunken for his podcast when you said when I saw that I had a good set I felt that night and then that next guy went up
Yeah.
and he was noticeably better. You said you have a mean look in your eye right now, and I was like because I see that and I see what you can be and I want to be better.
Big time.
Yeah, it's just you have to have like that drive. Like we don't play sports anymore. We're old. This is kind of like the next sport.
Word.
Like I see somebody and I'm like, oh, this guy iron sharpens iron. I think if he's out there writing every day, I'm gonna be out there writing every day, and we're just kind of going head to head, not in a hateful way, but it's like
it's just
yeah, and it makes the show better.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
No one
just
likes, and I always say I think I have a pretty similar set every night. I'm working on like a tight 7 minutes, 12 minutes that I
Yeah.
can go anywhere, and like it's becoming more flowy now. But sometimes I feel like I'm annoying to like the other comedians when they have to hear the same set every single night. And
Yeah,
some of these
that's
people have been
everybody,
having the
though.
same set for like the last 6 years.
Yeah, that's everyone. I kind of learned how to like dismiss that
Yeah.
because like I learned how to it's not necessarily a fake laugh.
Mm-hmm.
If I laugh at the same joke, I mean it's just funny. Like I mean, of course, like I'm a comedian. I know a lot of people's sets,
Yeah.
but sometimes even just giving that energy, like I'm gonna give you the laugh because the joke is funny. Even though I heard it before, I'm still gonna give you that laugh in hopes that other people will laugh too. Because again, like
Contagious.
yeah, and me personally, as much as I would love to think that I don't need that, I still need it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I do feed off of energy, and it's like
Yeah, it's when you get people laughing, you're in a flow, sitting in a pocket like a quarterback. Maybe not Aaron Rodgers, but
not
but
this
a good
season.
quarterback.
Do I got a Green Bay hat on? All right,
Nah.
good. All right. I love.
I just keep looking at him over there.
I love my Packers. Okay?
Oh my
Hold on,
goodness!
hold on. We got
Why is it
put
spelt wrong?
this- Oh shit! That's what you get. That's what I get. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
Slackers.
I don't want to sweat too much. You know.
Did you
like-
buy one of the? Are you a owner?
Hell no, man. I'm just an ignorant ass football
Why not,
fan.
man? Why don't you buy ownership into the team? It's
I might.
Yeah.
It might be a Christmas present.
yeah. I always think that's a fun one. You can be like, yeah, I own my team.
Yeah, big time. I own a piece of the Packers.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Ask me if you want to vote for something.
Motherfucker. But I was leading into saying, when did you stop caring? If you did, when did you stop caring about getting the laugh?
Oh, I don't. I think about it constantly. I get upset when I don't have a good set, or if like there's nothing worse. I guess we're still open micers, so most times there's only if you get 15 people in a room, you're feeling good. But when they're
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
because in comedy is such a weird thing because it's done at night. Like not many things are performed at 10 o'clock at night, so that could be the highlight of your day. You're going through your normal day job, and you're like, oh, I might be mopping right now. But tonight, I get to go up on stage and try out this new material. And nothing feels worse when you're thinking about that all day. And then you go up there and two people don't laugh at it. And you say it, you're so happy, and then just... Fuck. And you almost want to like just throw your microphone at the crowd or strangle them with your microphone wire. I'm a little aggressive.
I love that shit. It's just
Started
funny.
grinding my teeth over here. Started panting.
Nah, I mean that's just passion right there. It's pure passion. You love what you do. I love it too. Like it's like your kid. You love your kid to death, but if your kid fucks up, you know, like you gotta
Drown in the pool.
back to act right. You know,
Oh.
put the pillow over your face and punch it a couple times. You know what I mean? I don't do it. I might have seen it done. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I grew up around.
Things were different in Florida when I was growing
Yeah,
up.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I did a joke about how being sensitive was illegal in my time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or getting the belt to the kids was illegal. Like that shit is illegal now. Like that shit was
No, it's
funny.
illegal now.
Yeah,
I got
it's
it. I
illegal.
got spanked every day.
Dude,
Do I think I'm better for it? Maybe not, but I'm fucking tougher than you. What's up?
Man, we used to get our asses whooped because my mom knew. I know you're gonna fuck up today at school. Just come get your ass whooping now.
Bro, I know. It would be, sometimes I wouldn't even be bad. They'd be like, it's 3 o'clock. Let's go, Brandon.
Yep.
I was like, I didn't do anything today. They're like, I guess you're right.
I guess you're right. And we still over here in pain and shit. Like, man, but now, like my brother, he's an evil genius. So,
Okay.
he would get his before we got to school. So his mindset was, well, I'm not about this. I already got my ass whooped, so I'm definitely fucking up today. I already got punished for it. Like, what kind of dumbass do you think I am to just get my ass whooped for free? Like, like it was fucked up because he was absolutely right. He was absolutely right.
Oh, your mom too tired to hit you 2 times in one day?
Yeah, man. Okay, so in the morning it was mom, and at night it was the pops.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, pops. You
That
know
was
what I mean?
terrible.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, if your
like,
parents are divorced, you got spanked by like the principal. Back then, you still got spanked by the principal. Then your grandpa picked you up from school. He beat you up. Your mom, after you got your mom beaten up, you had to go dad's for dinner. He hit you a few times. I was like, little boxer over here.
Don't let the uncles get involved. Like, what? Wait, I could get a piece of that? Hey, I know, because you know, like the brother-sister rivalry it'll still transfer over to the
Let me
next
throw an
generation.
elbow in real quick.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's cool, right? Because I don't need you getting on my head talking about don't hit my baby. You just beat the dog shit out of him. I want a piece of that too. I had $3 in my wallet. I was gonna get some Cheetos and a 40, and I know he took my shit. I know he took it.
Always stealing from the uncles.
True. Man, my granddaddy used to give us dollars. Even uncles too. Like, can I have a dollar? I want to get that as a little kid. Whenever you touched the dollar at like 9 years old, that was fucking.
Isn't
Christmas.
it crazy how long you can make a $20 bill last when you were a kid?
Fuck, man. I thought, look, every $20 bill that I touched as a kid, my mom's spidey senses kicked in. Like
she's like, I'm gonna go put this in the bank for you. When I turned 18, I was like, where are those savings bonds at? Man. She was like, I spent that shit.
Hell yeah, my mom turned all my $20 bills into fucking quarters for the laundromat, yo. And you know what I'm talking about.
A thing out here? I've never seen a laundromat.
I saw one fucking laundromat out here.
Okay.
I saw one laundromat.
They said they wanted to do a comedy show at one. I said, I don't speak Spanish. No one's gonna understand.
Or Vietnamese. Yeah. I don't speak. I'm sorry. I'm learning. No, I saw one at parking lot of Chinaland.
Okay.
In Oxnard.
Okay. Ox gonna give it to you?
Ox go. Hey, that's fucking sick. Hey, you guys. Hey, Oxnard, y'all better thank Brendan because that shit is fire.
Yeah, took her to the O.
Ox gonna give it to you. It's gonna get. See, yeah, I think you just made Oxnard cool.
That's what I do. I move in places and I make the property value go up.
Shit, I did the opposite. My black. I'm coming into Oxnard with.
Bro, it needs to go down. I'm gonna go outside and just shoot my gun a few times.
That's not a bad idea.
I know. Man. Keep the property value down.
Fucking 6.8% interest loans.
Bro, did you know that they hire like white women to walk around neighborhoods to make the property value go up? Like if they go walk like babies out alone,
walk
like
their
people
dogs
will
and
see
shit?
it. Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, good people live here." I'm like, "What?"
That's crazy.
I just learned about this. It was crazy.
One of my closest friends. Theory. One of my closest friends. He's a white dude, right?
Ugh.
Rest in peace to my boy Ed Dog.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, you're good. You're good. nah. Ed Dog's black. You know, my boy Michael Thompson. Love you too, man. Ed Dog would park his Cutlass at Mike's house because where we lived at, I lived in South Orange County, like the rich part of Orange County. After a while, my mom made enough to get us out of the bullshit that we were staying in. So us moving over there, we thinking we the only ones that is coming from somewhere. And again, like what's normal to us is not normal to everybody in South Orange County. Because I'm coming from, you got these crazy ass gangbang Asians.
Okay.
Then you got the Mexicans all over the place with their Mexicans. They come up with gangs every hour on the hour. So I was just surrounded by that shit. And then there's a gang of blacks too where I was at in Santa Ana. So we moved to South Orange County thinking that we're the only ones that this is gonna be whack. Because then like once we started to see the community, just rich people everywhere. We clearly didn't fit in, but the apartments that we lived in, for some reason, everybody that had the same story as us all moved there.
Cheapest rent.
You're right. That had to be it. I didn't understand that 15, 16, but I do now. So I'm looking at, hey, where are you from? Oh, I'm from South Central. Oh, where are you from? I'm from Detroit. Well, where are you from?
Okay.
Oh, I'm from Santa Ana. It's like, oh shit, okay. So everybody, there's a little bit of juice here. We were always the only ones getting pulled over. I had a Nissan with fucking Lamborghini doors.
Okay.
My boy Mike got a 25th anniversary Camaro. Ed Dog got a Camaro. He got a Cutlass.
At 16 you had this?
This was like 18, 19.
Okay, I drove a Grand Marquis.
Oh, see, even that is like over there, we're getting looked at. We're automatically suspect.
Yeah.
So Mike, he lived across the street in the houses. We stayed in apartments. He stayed in the houses. So if he wasn't at Ed Dog's house, he was at my house. If he wasn't at my house, we were all at Mike's house.
Okay.
So we would all go to Mike's house, and Ed Dog would drive his Cutlass over there. And Mike's dad, he liked to joke around with us. He's drinking with us. He's shooting the shit. And Ed Dog had left his car there for a couple weeks, and Mike's dad came out like, man, we don't move this shit. God damn it, you're making the property value go down. And it was funny.
It's crazy that homeowners have to think about that kind of thing.
Yeah, we over here thinking that he's laughing. We're like, cause we just some little rowdy ass. We was doing our shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we was 18, 19,
doing
20.
what 18-year-olds do.
We all had cars. We all had money. We was doing our shit. You know what I mean? And whatever. We was hustling in the wrong section of the county. But we ain't property value. What the fuck are you talking about,
Yeah,
Mr.
you
Damn
don't think about property value. How you think about property value?
My shit is on
till 6 months
22-inch
ago?
rims. You know what I mean? My shit's on 22-inch rims. My shit.
Look at that
fresh out
property.
here.
I can sleep in the back of this thing. It's
Right.
my home.
Like you got Mercedes, Benz, Mercedes, BMW, another Benz, and then you got a 1986 Cutlass on some 22s, 20s. You know, just own the only car on the block. Well, besides like me and my friends just subbing it, coming down the street.
Yeah.
Oh God, cops was over. Man, the cops would fuck with us for fun, yo. I mean, I guess we didn't give them a reason to. We just looked like, everything that went down over there.
Probably a boring ass town there.
It
They had
fucking
nothing
was,
else
yo.
to do
Damn,
besides profile.
that's all they did. I'm never moving back. I mean, I might as well say it because it's fucking Irvine, man. Beautiful place to live. Not for us black folk. Not for young black. Not for young blacks and not for young Mexicans. Do not go over there in a 1964 Impala and think you're not getting pulled over. Like, they will profile the shit out of you. I walked out of a Rouse on it's on Barranca and Isha Loop. I walked out of a Rouse and they took a picture of me on the way out.
Ugh.
Never has that happened to me before.
The police did?
Nah, it was just one of the store clerks or whatever.
Ah.
Like, dude, like, I'm not gonna steal your $4 box of cookies.
Yeah.
Like, like, do you see?
This
like,
ain't Vaughn's.
Yeah, like,
I'll
come
maybe
on,
steal those
like,
cookies.
Come on, man. These are not freshly baked, even though the bag says they are.
You guys are what we
You
call
know,
liars.
I got the $3.99. Okay, like really. And then like even the way we talk shit back then, like when you're 19 and you got money and a car and you got a girl, we swear we're untouchable. Like, man, what you think I'm gonna fucking steal a loaf of bread? Man, I got money.
Yeah.
Look at my car outside. It's in my name. We used to make fun. Okay, so all the rich kids that had their Beamers for their 18th birthday and shit, we would make fun of them.
Yeah, no one had that where I was growing up.
And not in Florida?
Nah.
Because Florida, y'all known for the dunks.
I grew up in like central Florida. Like I went to a primarily black high school, grew up in like my parents were both police officers making $30,000 a year. We didn't make no money out there. I drove a Grand Marquis my whole life. But I love that Grand Marquis. You could pull the you ever been in one?
Yeah,
you remember
course.
that center console could flip up,
and
you could
just
fit
fucking put a whole.
You could
5
fit like
kids in
4
front.
girls right there, and all your boys in the back.
Shit
You fit
was
like
fun.
19 people in that car. It was great.
One of my buddies, he had it was an Indian cat. He got himself a Crown Vic.
Oh, us Grand Marquis people hate Crown Vics. Those are what the cop cars are.
Yeah, exactly.
Grand Marquis gang.
So he
was it one of the
swore-
white ones that they got from the police
Yep.
auctions with they would leave the little light on the
lights
side.
Yep. Hell yeah, he had one of those. It was painted. It was painted blue. So then he really like thought he was down. He was like, yeah, you guys, I got a blue Crown Vic, and it's on 20-inch rims, and it was chrome because like what started happening was when people like me and my brothers and sisters and like my mom, pretty much other people that came from different hoods, everybody that was around, and people gravitated towards us, like at least the kids, at least like the 20-year-old, anywhere from 18 to 25, you was kicking it with us because we had this shit. We made everything out of the bullshit that we had.
Yeah,
And
you figure out how to make do when you got no money.
Yeah, and like
or when you're young.
We moved to these nice ass apartments that we didn't know was the bottom of South Orange County because the shit was low key fly. We got basketball courts in there.
Yeah.
There's like 5 pools.
What else you need?
Right? They got tennis courts. We thinking like, hey, this shit is fucking dope. Like, this is nice. We got our own parking spot. You know what I mean? Like,
isn't it crazy what you can just live with? I was thinking about what I lived with in 18. At 19, I joined the Navy, and they sent me up to Seattle. And it's fucking expensive up there, especially like military members when you first join in don't get paid shit. So we all got kicked out of the barracks real quick. So we lived on like a 2-bedroom trailer, like a double wide trailer on a lake, and it was the cheapest place out there, $700 a month, and we would pay our rent by throwing big parties and charging
it's
people
easy.
for cups. And God, I miss that place. And
Just
I was
go
like,
get 2 kegs and party all night.
dude, the front door was never unlocked. It was this. You'd come home and there'd be like 3 people in your living room. You're like, God damn, this is a bad place.
How y'all doing? I'm just
like,
gonna go take a nap. Hey,
but people just bring food. It was the Purple Whale's Palace, we called it. It was the best time ever. I was like, but I could never go live like that again.
Yeah, I feel the same. Like I grew out of it, but shit, for the most part, it was fun.
Yeah,
Like,
it was a
super
lot of fun.
Just all your friends there. We're all drinking.
All the time. As soon as you got off work, you're like, I wonder who's at the house today.
Yeah, straight up. Like my mom used to get on. She used to get on my ass because there's just 12 of us. If we're not in the house, we were sitting on the steps.
Yeah.
And then, like, of course, like, respectfully, the homies would get up and, hey, how you doing? How's, help carry the groceries in and shit. But everybody that was like, oh, don't go hang out with those guys. Like, because they're, like, my girlfriend at the time, she would tell me that, like, oh, yeah, my parents don't want me going to that neighborhood anymore because every time that they would come pick me up, they see a cop either coming out or a cop coming in, and they're not stupid.
Because this is a safe neighborhood.
Yeah.
If anything bad goes down, the cops are right here.
Easy.
Yeah, turn it on them.
Easy call. But people, like, she would go to school and, tell her, yeah, I was out there. Oh, this is what happened. Like, did you guys hear what happened over there? And she was like, well, yeah, my boyfriend lives over there. I was just there. Like, it's not even all what you guys are making it out to be. But people were coming through to kick it with us because we were more fun. It's like, hey, we don't do this in my neighborhood. Like,
yeah.
And all we're doing is kicking it in the parking lot. Our cars are, we're just kicking it at our cars in the parking lot with.
Yeah, but the vibe is good.
Exactly. With a 24-pack of Coronas.
Oh, yeah.
Just whenever he feel like his battery about to die, I'll play music from my car. Whenever I feel like.
I remember that, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like.
Yeah, I had an old car. That could only be on for like 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Like, oh, this thing might overheat. Let's turn it off real quick.
We always got a car like that. We always got that one homie that's
CD
sleep.
players in them.
Yeah. Oh, we used to steal each other's CDs.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. Like, man, I know one of y'all got my CD, man. Hey, I'm gonna hit y'all later. I gotta go to work. And then you just hear like, that fool got my fucking CD, man. One of my friends, right? I did not smoke back in the day. I did not smoke. It just wasn't my thing. I still don't smoke. Like, I'll socially every once in the blue moon, I'll take my 2 hits and pass the shit. I'll eat it though. But we all had that one friend that he would yell, he would have the blunt, and he wouldn't linger. Like, he would hit it, and he would pass it, and then when it came back to him, he'd hit it once, and he'll kick it, and then he'll just say, 5-0, and then run. And we all run because it was believable. The cops were always around, and there was always at least like 4 people that were on probation.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody wanted to get jailed or get searched. Because if you're not on probation, chances are you're holding it for your homie that is on probation.
Yeah.
So everybody's
and
running.
then you get in trouble.
It's stupid shit. It is. It's dumb shit. I learned from it, but whatever. It was a thrill. It was fun. I'm fucking 1920. Shut the fuck up. I have Lambo doors on my car, bitch. I don't want to.
What else more do you need?
Yeah, man. I got it all, man. I can go buy a cheeseburger whenever I want. Nobody can tell me no.
Wasn't that a good feeling?
Hell yeah, dude.
Like,
that was the best sense of independency.
You're like, oh, I can go buy anything I want right now.
Right now. Like,
why don't I go to the store?
Fuck, I'm going right now. I'm gonna go buy a pack of Oreos and not fucking share them shit.
Yeah,
because I can't. That was goals when you're 19. Mm-hmm. But this fool, right? Whenever we would all just either go to our parents' house or we would just go to like the basketball court or something. We all meet back in the center of the parking lot. Like 15, 20 minutes later, hey, did you see the cops? No, I watched them leave. Okay, cool. Hey, where's that blunt at? Like, oh yeah, that shit's gone. Like, you fucking asshole.
He probably just calling the.
Yeah, man, he's running and smoking and shit, sucking shit down. But we all started to notice, like,
the same guy.
Yeah, like, man, ain't
this
no
is a trend right now.
coming. Ain't no police coming. Did you have a squad in Miami?
Oh, I'm not from Miami. I'm from like 7 hours north of Miami. I'm from in Central, like right in the middle of Florida.
Okay,
Like you know where Gainesville is or
that's what I
Orlando?
meant. Florida.
Yeah.
I'm a Cali guy. Miami's Florida. You know what
Miami's
I mean?
Atlantis. It's
You
its
know,
own place out there.
Vegas
It's sinking
is Nevada.
slowly.
Okay.
Every year, like more and more of Miami sinks underwater, and they don't move or anything. I feel like my grandkids are gonna be like, "What were they?" It's gonna be like the
Olympic?
lost city of Miami,
Yeah.
like Atlantis. And they were like, "What were they doing?" I was like, "Mostly coke."
That's
Just
what
all
it's
the
known
time.
for.
Yeah, just rollerblading and doing rails. Just all the time.
Somebody told me that Grand Theft Auto Vice City was a map of Miami. And then when I really
Yeah,
looked,
it is.
I was all like, oh,
Dude,
shit.
and when you go there, I remember I had to go there for the first time when I was 16 for like a football combine. And I was like, I knew where I was going. They're like, how do you know where you're going? I was like, dude, Miami Vice City.
Right?
I was
It's
like,
just tight.
it's so. Where's Andreas at? Where's that GTA 5? Right?
Yeah, San
Yeah.
Andreas.
How similar is that? Have you been there?
Nah, I've never been
Oh,
to San
me neither.
Andreas.
Where is San Andreas?
No idea.
Is that not California?
I
I'm
didn't
bad with
know.
geography.
Yeah, Sam, I told you, I'm a Cali guy. Miami is Florida. We don't know the states. We know the cities. Like if somebody told me like, oh yeah, I'm about to move to Nevada. I'm like, what the fuck is Nevada, yo? What's Nevada?
But
Vegas, my guy. Oh, you going to Vegas? Oh, okay.
I never really partied before I was 18. Like I was always like in relationship with like good little girls, and then I joined the Navy and went off on my own up in Seattle, and that's where it just went off the rails. And then from Seattle, that's when I started partying. Then I went over to Italy for 4 years, and it's a different vibe over there.
What do you like more, Cali or well, what was your favorite place to live?
Well,
I'll ask
lived
that question
I
first.
lived in Florida for the first 18 years, so all I knew was sunshine. It never got below 50 degrees in Florida. And then at 18 to 23, they moved me to Seattle, and I hated it. I was like, this is the worst place I've ever lived. It just
'Cause it
rains.
snows out there, right?
It snows. It rains. It rains every day. I remember I got there in March. I didn't see the sun till like October.
Fuck that. I'm
Dude,
throwing
it was
I'm
so
throwing
bad.
an infant. I'm gonna throw an infant.
Dude,
That's
and then
nuts.
after that, I lived in Texas for a little while, like 6 months. And Texas is cool. It's very, very in your face. Like it's funny when you drive through Texas, everything is named Texas. It's like big Texas auto lots, big Texas apartments, Texas cars. Everything's Texas. Texas Roadhouse.
Texas might be the proudest state in the country.
I'm like, what are you guys so proud of?
There's none
There's
out here.
cows.
They don't even have a beach.
Yeah.
They don't. There's no beach in Texas.
I call it North Mexico. What's up?
Hey, I'm not mad at that. Because
Nah.
they call it that shit too.
Yeah. I'm like, this is the only place where Mexicans are Cowboys fans and not Raiders fans.
Oh shit. Okay.
It is.
That was a bar. Fucking Raider fans, yo.
Patriots play the Raiders this weekend. I'm going.
What time?
I don't know what time. I think it's at the 1 o'clock game. It was supposed to be the night game, so I was gonna go out to Vegas tomorrow,
Oh,
party
yeah, you did
up,
say that.
sleep in, go to the nighttime game. But now I can't go too hard because it's right in the middle of the day. You can't sleep till 1 and go make the game.
Do you remember? Have you ever partied in Vegas?
I've never partied in Vegas. I drove there one time to see Tom Segura perform and drove back the next day. So I've never partied. So I heard it's insane. I've partied in some pretty good places in my life, but everyone says Vegas is one of the best.
Believe the hype. I've
Okay.
partied in Vegas numerous times.
All right, I'm excited.
Being able to drink legally in public
Dude,
is
I
underrated.
almost everywhere I've been as an
rated.
adult, I've been able to drink publicly. I forgot that I couldn't when I moved back from Italy, because Italy, everywhere in Europe, you can buy a beer at a bar and then walk it to the next bar. And I didn't know you couldn't. I forgot you couldn't do that. I was just drinking on the
See,
street
that's-
in Florida.
That's Cali. Oh,
And some guy's
Florida
like, "What are you
too?
doing?" Yeah, in California, my roommate was my neighbor in Sicily, and like we were walking to the collection, and a cop stopped us because we were just drinking beers on the way there, and we're like, "Yo, we're sorry, we completely forgot."
Was he
Yeah.
cool about it?
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
"Okay."
man, my black guy's going to jail.
My roommate's
Guess
Mexican.
who's
so I
going to
was like- I
jail
was like,
tonight?
"Jacob."
I'm going to jail. One of my best friends is white, and he got me out of a DUI.
Really?
Yeah, he
Nice.
got me out of a DUI.
It's a superpower we have.
Straight up, I want it. So
I was like, But the downside to it is I get sunburns driving in my car during the daytime.
In the car?
Dude, yes. I have a sunroof I can't open.
Fuck, man, you need to get
Look
that.
how white I am. It's ridiculous.
Not even if you throw a long sleeve
I'm like,
on?
I can jog at nighttime and not get shot, but if I jog in the daytime, I get a sunburn.
Damn, that's a very interesting perspective. I think, damn, if I had to pick one, yeah, I'm nah.
No, it's still cool as fuck being white.
The one thing, what would I want being white? Benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt.
If
That's
I
a
could
good
have one thing, is I want benefit of the doubt. I want to be able to walk in somewhere and not be noticed.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. I can walk in somewhere with a hood on. No one even thinks about me.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just hit them with the wave. Like, hey, look, white skin.
Whoops. Let me tie my shoe real quick.
Yeah, right.
Show
Like,
that
what
wrist.
time is it? Shit, that would be my superpower. Oh, if you can have a superpower, what would it be?
You got to
Off the
teleport,
rails.
right?
Yeah, I think I'd teleport, yo.
Or read minds.
I would do.
No, I get
jumper.
upset because I know people think bad things about me.
I
I know
don't. Yeah,
judgmental people. I'll be sad.
I don't want to go. I do not want to go in anybody's head, and I don't want nobody in my head. Like, I either have the happiest thoughts or the
Oh,
craziest
yeah.
thoughts. Like what if the neighbor's taking a shit and just fell through the ceiling right now? And I'm just sitting here looking like, what? Like, are you yo?
We might go viral.
I hope so. That's the goal.
I go like this. I'm like, and what do you have to say about this?
Well, somebody's having a shitty day, huh? Well, your day just got that much shittier. It's like they just fall and they're just on the toilet, they're just on the toilet, like.
We felt like they had to stay on it.
Whoa. So have you done? Okay, so the Drunken Stoner, right? He's always asking for somebody to do shrooms on his show. Would you be down to do that shit?
I literally cannot do any drugs because of my job.
Yeah, that's right. When I meant drugs, I was talking
But hypothetically, yes.
See, I think I want to do it, but I don't know. I'm kind of, I might be a little nervous.
I wouldn't know because I've never done them, but I heard they're the best ever.
I heard Coke is too much fun. And if it's too much fun, I've never tried it, and I'll probably never try it. I don't want to try that shit.
Oh yeah, I'll never do coke ever in my whole life. I won't do it tonight. I won't do it tomorrow. I won't do it the next day.
Fighting fires on Coke.
If you see me, don't offer me coke because I hate it.
Dude, imagine putting out 9 fires. Just 9 fires. Like, oh, fuck, give me the fucking hose.
I go without my gear on. I was like, I don't need it.
Like, fuck that gear. Just give me some SPF 70 and I'm in that bitch.
Dude, I use SPF 100. Isn't that ridiculous?
I didn't know that shit existed.
Yeah, you don't need it. I'm going to die of skin cancer at like 40.
Fuck
I
that.
got a good 10 years left in me.
I'm pretty sure you can buy some melanin on Amazon.
Dude, I have zero melanin in my whole body. I really get sunburns driving to LA. Like if I'm in the car for 45 minutes, it's the worst. I'm the worst to take to the beach ever. Because I have to be like so careful about like every 40 minutes I got to be like, all right guys, will someone put sunscreen on my back?
Lather up.
Yeah.
Somebody, hey, come on, you know what time it is. Come get my back.
Dude,
on,
especially
right
I've mostly messed around with like Latina girls my whole life, and they're like, I don't get it, Brent. they're like, you got to put on sunscreen again. They're like, you put it on in the morning. I'm like, yeah, but now it's 11:30.
You gotta buy that shit in bulk, man. Oh shit!
Gallons of it.
Which one do you use?
What?
Sunscreen.
Oh, I use right now I'm using Blue Lizard.
All right, hey, Blue Lizard, you heard
Blue
it.
Lizard, here
We
from
need
me.
that sponsor, yo. I ain't gonna use it, but he will.
I will.
We need that.
It's the only sunscreen I put it on twice while I go out for like a whole day.
We need
That'll
that
keep me
sponsor,
safe all
Blue
day.
Lizard. I might tag him in this video.
Blue Lizard.
Dude, I'm always trying to get sponsors on this show, dude. Everything's a sponsor. I need new cups. I need new table.
I've been tagging
Shit.
lemon heads,
Right.
candy, in all of my posts, and I didn't realize I was tagging a body shop, a lemon heads body shop.
They're probably like, dude, who the fuck?
Yeah,
is
they're
this
like,
guy?
who is this random white guy just tagging us?
Giving us all that free promo, man. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Were you a class clown?
Yeah.
Like bad as fuck, like disruptive, or just
I was
like
so disruptive. You can't put me in a classroom setting. It's
Yeah.
even to this day. I'm 30 years old. You can't
Straight
put me
up.
like. I just had to go to a class maybe 3 weeks ago for some firefighting course, and as soon as you put me in a class, I'm like, oh, I have to become the center of attention. It's terrible. It's the worst thing about me. I'm like, I can't not say something. And if someone else gets a laugh, I'm like, oh, I can get a bigger laugh.
Yeah, for real. Oh, he said fire hose. He said fire hose. You be firing the hose.
I was the worst student ever.
That was my progress report.
Excessive talking, excessive talking.
Disrupting of class education.
I'm like, I got B's. Leave me alone.
Fucking, I couldn't get that, man. I try to preach to the kid. Actually,
how
not
big were your
really.
glasses in high school?
How thick were they? Honestly.
When did the eyesight, was it bad your whole life?
My whole life. I've been like this for 9 months. No, not for 9 months. Since 9 months.
9 months.
Yeah.
Did they think you were blind when you were like a baby?
They didn't think I was blind. They just knew that my mom just knew I had a vision problem. She said it was something about the way I crawled or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it was, but
moms just know shit.
Yeah. And we don't know why it is. I have something called macular scarring. And it's not degeneration because everybody likes to correct me. It's not. It doesn't get better and it doesn't get worse. It's just what
Who are these people correcting you?
People that can
like, are you a fucking doctor? Shut up.
Yeah, man. I was like, dude, the ones that kill me are the ones that are like, bro, I'm fucking blind too. And it's like, dude, you're not. Try these on. And they're like, yeah.
What do you see when you take those off and you look at me? Can you see just like a blur, or is it?
It looks like a camera out of focus.
Okay.
So pretty much, I can see everything. There's field of depth. I can see how far you are, but
I notice your eyes don't focus. Is that what it is?
I don't know what it is, but
like, I don't know if you're looking at me or at the wall way behind me.
This is what it is, right? So my right eye is stronger than my left eye. So my right eye just wants to focus only. Well, normally I probably should be like looking at you this way. I should, what I mean? Like, it's all fun.
Dude, I want to put money in a hat for you right now.
Like, it's bad, like, so when I was younger, right, my head would shake, but I didn't know how to control it. I didn't know it was happening. But there's a nerve, and I don't know, it's either one or both of my eyes. It's a nerve back there that's loose, and it shakes. So when my nerve shakes, my eyes start to shake, and naturally, your head follows, or your head follows your eyes. So as my eyes are shaking, my head's like trying to keep up and shit. But I guess now I can control it a little bit more. But yeah, I look off. It looks weird. When
you have the goggles on or the glasses on, I never notice.
Yeah, because I can control it now.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger though, I would fucking be like this.
It's probably so annoying because people don't understand.
Exactly.
Especially little kids don't understand.
Yeah, people were getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
Because like,
were you actually punching him in the face, or you just thought you were and you were next to them?
No, I might have hit the wrong person.
You're like, I punched him right in his mouth. They're like, that was his belly button, but yeah.
Like, man, fuck, fool. You missed. Like, oh,
that was a basketball sitting on a bench.
Hey, put glasses on this watermelon and see if Julius will have a conversation with
Why does the scarecrow keep staring at me?
Okay. Oh, shit. Classic story. Me and my brother were at work in Rancho Cucamonga.
That doesn't sound like a real place.
It's real. Rancho Cucamonga.
Rancho Cucamonga.
We did the city's public library.
Okay.
And there was a statue of this guy sitting on a bench.
Was it a statue?
It was a statue.
Were you talking to him?
Yeah, this is what happened. Look. So this is what happened, right? This is what happened. Because if you know me, right? If you know me my whole life, you know how to make fun of me. And chances are I'm going to let you make fun of me because you know the situation. I love you, and you wouldn't let anybody else make fun of me. So I'm doing my job. There's this guy sitting at this bench. So as I'm moving all the equipment to do the other section of the library, Me thinking I'm being polite, you know, I'm walking past. How you doing, sir? You know, and I don't hear nothing back. So I'm
Stone
like, all
cold
right,
at you.
asshole. I know, whatever. I'm trying to be polite. He doesn't say anything back. So I get back to my brother, and he's like, nigga, he goes, nigga, you stupid. I was like, what'd I do? He's like, you know, it was a statue, right? I was like, I know. I was like, I know. I fucking went over there and felt like a dumbass. I'm over here thinking it's a whole man sitting at this damn bench.
It's one of those Ronald McDonald statues.
Yeah,
McDonald's.
it's a statue, yo. It was a damn. I was like, man. So just for kicks, every time we did that library, how you doing, sir? I'll go dap him up. You know what I mean? Yo, you still here, huh? You still hanging in there, huh? All right, I see you out here holding it down.
Man, boy,
This is your
persistent.
spot. Yeah, this is your spot. You ain't moving. I get it. You know, if we have a sit down, you know, contest, you gonna win that shit. But no, like the first time, man, like I swear it was a genuine like, hey, good morning. How you doing? And
Okay, dickhead.
yeah, like it was. Oh man, like my vision is that bad. Like honestly, like when I saw you at Yard House, I knew it was you because I know your voice. I didn't know it was you because I saw you.
Do you have stronger senses?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. I can hear like a
Do you
motherfucker.
watch the Daredevil and get
Yes.
motivated? Fuck yeah.
Sure do. I'm gonna save somebody's life.
Isn't it funny that the Daredevil's blind and his superpower is that he can just see differently?
Yeah, it's crazy shit.
I'm like, that's not a superpower.
I'm gonna just look. I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna be for Halloween. I'm gonna be the Daredevil in his civilian clothes, and I'm just gonna stand. I'm just gonna stand at bus stops with shades on, and whenever somebody thinks they're gonna cross, I'm just gonna stick the damn arm out. They're gonna be like, "Bro, you're blind." They're just gonna look at me like. They're gonna go like this. They're gonna go like this, and I'm just gonna be
Could you
looking
keep a
at them.
straight face? Just
I don't know. That would be the challenge.
when you're overseas, when you're in Europe, people will what's the xylophone kind of thing with the piano on the side?
Oh,
Steve Urkel played it.
accordion.
Yeah, the accordion.
Yeah, that's the Mexican's favorite
they'll come
instrument.
play it next to you, and they'll try to get you to tip them. When they do that, I just act like I'm deaf the whole time. So like you could listen to it, and I'll be like, I don't know ACL, but I'll be doing like third base baseball coach signs. I'm telling them to steal third, and they'll just like look at you all, and then they'll just walk away. It's great.
Hey, you know
that's
what?
a trick for going overseas, everybody. Travel trips with Brandon.
Here's a funny one. You know those people that sit outside of the Ralphs, the Vons, the Walmart. Hey, are you a registered voter? Or you? They're like the Jehovah Witnesses that just don't. They don't go door to door because people come to
They're
them.
lazy.
Yeah, they're just there. They're just lazy versions of Jehovah Witnesses. Like, I tell them all the time, I'm not, you know, but sorry, man, I'm a felon. And they're, oh, really? That's too bad.
And you gotta be like, will you hold my gun, please?
Yeah, right. Like, here, hold this, man. Don't ask for the serial number because I don't know where it is.
I remember my cousins from Boston came down one time. His name's Joey, and he's got that accent like that. And they knocked on the door, and like as kids, you know what to do when Jehovah's Witnesses knock on the door. You drop down, so no one can see you. It looks like no one's home.
Right.
He goes and opens the door. They're like, "Hey, do you know who the greatest man to ever live was?" He goes, "Joey fucking Ribeiro. What the fuck you want?"
What the fuck you mean? What do you want? That doesn't happen around here.
Nah, people don't go knock on doors. So you get shot. That's what I think.
Don't.
People don't knock on people's doors anymore. It's dangerous.
We didn't even do that for trick or treat. We trick or treated from the side of the road.
Yeah, I went down and I gave kids candy because I just saw there like people don't knock on doors anymore. Can't
It's
trust
crazy
nobody.
how the pandemic changed a lot of shit.
Yeah, and it was weird. Pandemic. I couldn't leave my house for almost 18 months when I was over there.
And you were still fighting fires?
No, I could go to work and I could go back because in Italy they really locked it down. Like you could go to work but on the way to work you would pass through like 15 or like 5 checkpoints and you had to show them your papers. But other than that, the roads were dead. And like, say my last name was F, I could go to the grocery store on Tuesdays from like 2 to 6. And like those were the only times you were allowed to leave your house. And if you got caught outside, it was like a $600 fine.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm staying.
Yeah, so we didn't do fucking shit for like 18 months.
I think they tried that out here.
Yeah, I heard that they were pretty strict out here. But then after I lived like that for 18 months, I went home for Christmas to Florida. COVID never happened in Florida, apparently.
Same like Atlanta.
Yeah, I was like, they didn't.
Like, y'all wearing masks down there? Y'all all look stupid. Like,
yeah, I know. I went to Florida and I put on a mask when I went into a grocery store, and people were like, "Okay, pussy," and I was like, "I'm sorry." Didn't know the vibe out here like this.
I hated the masks.
Bro, I
big hated
ears.
them.
They pulled it. It's such a lazy thing to complain about. I was like, my ears hurt when I wear this. They we still have to wear them.
I got a little peanut ears.
We still have to wear them when we fly out to the island. And I'm like, this is the only place I go where you still have to wear a mask. I'm like, they're not even wearing masks in Wuhan anymore. Why the fuck I gotta wear this mask on this airplane?
That's more of a reason why I don't like going to the hospital, because you have to wear a mask there. I don't like. I think
it's gonna be like that forever. My grandma was a nurse for like 40 years, and she was comparing it to like the AIDS virus. She said before AIDS, no one wore gloves, like when they were operating or in like
damn, that's
the
really?
rooms. Yeah, you have to think. You're like, doctors would operate on you, and then everyone just washed their hands all the time. She says so now, since the COVID thing happened, they're like, she thinks that just in hospitals it's gonna be forever. You just have to wear a mask.
Okay. When you put it like that, I could live with that.
I just didn't like how like. I know people that were having babies during the pandemic, and like the mom would go into the hospital and they'd be like, "Dad, you got to wait outside in the car."
Yeah, that was
like
bullshit.
Like,
that was
stupid.
out. That was whack. Like, you kidding me? This is one of the most important moments of my life.
Yeah, how am I supposed to be supportive from the car?
Like, you want me to go outside, and I live with this woman. Like, you guys are.
Yeah.
You know I have to go home with her, right?
How do you think we got pregnant?
Yeah.
There's no mask involved.
Did you ever smash with a mask on?
Like a Halloween mask? Nah. No, I did not, that I can remember.
It was funny because, like, look, man, porn is whack, okay? Porn these days is whack. Because there are some of these girls are
stepbrother.
They're smashing. Yeah.
I was like, I have a whole step family. I don't want to fuck any of y'all.
Nah,
you guys hear that?
Like, that's weird.
Not my stepmom, not my stepbrothers.
I saw a few videos where the girl is wearing a mask. Like, you've got to be shitting me right now.
Like, I don't want to catch anything. We just safe sex, doggy style. Cough that
way. Like, she's over here just getting rammed from the back talking about, and he's over here telling her,
don't cough on me.
Put your mask over your nose. Put the mask over the nose. Cover your nose. Like,
quick, take it off.
Wait, just take it off real quick for the money shot. Like, what the fuck? Man, I'm not watching this shit no more. And who was it? It was, please don't tell mom. Don't tell mom. Like,
at the end here, man. I always like when they like catch eyes. They're like, you like this pussy step, bro? I'm like, ugh. Why they got caught in so many washing machines?
I know.
How long are we going to talk about porn for?
I don't think I've ever bent over to take my clothes out of the dryer. Like, what are you doing bending over like, I'll squat and take my, you know what I mean? But I'm not just going to bend over or like, dude, what are you doing jumping out of the window? And why are you jumping out of a one-story window and you're getting stuck in this beautiful, big ass window?
Just my ass is in the air.
Oh my God, I'm stuck and can't get out. They're either trying to jump out of the window or they're trying to jump in the window. And when they're trying to jump in the window, it's just like these big old. What are you doing, Sarah? You know your mom can't find out about this. I'm just gonna have to tell her.
Wow. Mom's so lucky. Your dick is so big.
Really? Well, she doesn't use it anymore. Like, really? I'm sorry. Hey, y'all, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I know the storylines. It's the same fucking storyline, okay? I saw one video where the girl wanted a Popeye's chicken sandwich when that was all the rage. And that shit turned into a porno.
You're going to have to work for this one.
Man. You're like, my God.
You want my Colonel's secret recipe?
Like, she had a mask on, too. She's like, oh, my God.
I think these girls are wearing masks because they have busted-ass teeth. Oh. I'm on to y'all. Ugly-ass smiles. Pretty. These girls with blue eyes and busted-ass teeth.
Hey, I mean, they might need your reference on them $3,000 veneers in Mexico.
Tijuana, let's go.
TJ.
I'll take a van. You can get back with me. I won't get pulled
We
over.
ran out. I can't believe Popeyes. They don't have any more chicken sandwiches. And here comes fucking Todd. Hey,
I'll give you my secret blend of herbs and
I
spices.
got one. I got the last one. Would you like it? Oh my God, really? You're so nice.
Your dick fell right in my mouth.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Fuck. Look, my poor girl. She's like, oh my
I know.
God.
She's like, how
No,
much?
I wanna know
She goes, how much porn are you watching?
Hey, girls love porn. They won't never admit that shit, but girls love porn, yo. Girls, they either love porn or they get off watching their guy get off on watching porn. Like, it's facts.
Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like girls might have better imaginations than us.
Yeah, they don't need porn.
I have a whole conspiracy theory that the next generation of people aren't going to have good imaginations because they've had porn at their fingertips since they were born. I know for 10 years, I just had to picture it all up here and just figure it out.
Man, I used to go to that channel. Like
that Scramble channel.
Yeah, oh, there's a nipple. There's a nipple. We got action. Let's go.
And then when your dad would actually buy it and he didn't want to admit it.
Yeah, like, oh, shit. Like, you got the skinny man?
There's a Blink-182 song that comes on, and when I play it, mostly for white people, but when I play it in a car, I can notice the people my age get a little like agitated, and I figured out why. It's because in American Pie 1, when you skip to scene 13 to see Nadia's tits, that's the song that's playing at the beginning of the chapter. And then when I bring it up to them, they're like, dude, that's some psychological shit right there.
Damn, that's a trip.
I'm like, I know everybody skipped to this chapter to jerk off as soon as their parents were on their mini DVD players.
Yeah, got to get the Zenith. Yeah, look, we always got the Zenith. We got to get the Zenith because the Zenith, right, at least in the black household, the Zenith was the only DVD player. And
I forgot it was called Zenith.
Yeah, it was a TV. It was a TV with the DVD and the VCR all attached in one. That was the only one. Oh, it was Apex. That was the only brand that would play the bootlegs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hood shit right here. You know, just a little bit of hood
you're
knowledge
unlocking
for
these
you.
memories.
Hell yeah, man. And then like whenever we'd get bored and we'd fuck around and the TV fell asleep, we just watch the little stupid ass dot. Just
like you get up and change it.
And we just get excited when it always hit the corner of the TV. Fuck man, hell yeah. I told you in 7 bounces, run me my money.
You're betting on it. 6 bounces.
Tina, I want to know what's the weirdest, cringiest porno storyline that you ever saw?
Well, I've never figured out how they end yet.
This is for the girl. This is for my girl. I want to see what she got to say.
Oh.
Bullshit. Boo. You never. Boo. Really? No step.
They're all stupid.
They are dumb.
They're all stupid. Like the ones that
Hey, these are working actors.
Oh, the teachers? Oh yeah.
the teachers, the neighbors.
Wait, you guys didn't fuck your teachers?
Nah.
Dude, Mr. Randall was rough on that.
Hey, I know you'll work hard for this, D. They are. Oh, you know what? There's one guy. He's it's the pawn shop guy.
Pawn shop guy.
The pawn shop guy.
You have a lot of info on this
Hey
subject.
man, look. Look, man.
He's like, it was a long pandemic.
Yeah, man. I've seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what are they gonna think of next? And it just gets cornier and cornier. Like one day, some girl is gonna get her hand stuck in the garbage disposal, and this guy's just gonna go ham.
I feel like I've seen that one.
Oh shit!
Shouts out to Honey Gold. I love you.
It's even though, right, I'm a grown ass man, okay? I'm a grown ass man. I have my own shit.
And I am too.
But no matter what, I can't, even if I'm home alone, I can't bring myself to watch porn loud.
Or on the TV, right?
I can't
It's got to
do
be
it.
on the phone.
It has to be
Even on the
phone.
laptop, it's too big. I remember thinking, I was like, one day I'm gonna get a big TV, and I'm just gonna have
for porn.
just giant titties poking at me, 3D, and I was like, nah.
It's like because I don't know. Like it's too much work. You know what I mean? You gotta find the remote. You know, you gotta.
We now know Julius does not do foreplay. Look at this girl laughing in the background.
Look, man, I just like to get to the business. I like to clock in and go to work. Okay.
Amen. Just the way God intended.
It's not like that in nature. You don't see lions over here with the music playing and
I
shit.
think lions eat pussy.
They eat everything. Lions eat everything. They eat ass too. Oh shit!
think those are hyenas.
Did you see the meme of the lion? It was the female lion trying to bite the male lion's balls, and I guess that is her way of telling him that you ain't giving me enough. Imagine that as human beings. Like, imagine you're just in this deep slumber and you dreamed about hitting the lottery, and you wake up to teeth on your nuts.
This doesn't happen?
Not to this guy.
Oh, this is a different community I must live in.
Yikes, man. Brandon, you got your balls bit? She nibbled the sack?
No, I'm not married. I'm a virgin waiting for marriage. I would never have premarital sex. And if you want to offer it to me, I won't even take it a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Or do drugs.
We covered all the bases here. No sex, no coke, no nut biting.
Yeah, that's me. I hate all those things.
You know what? I figured out that there's a new genre, right? There's a new genre in sex. It's called kinks.
Okay.
I don't have.
I think
any
that's been
kinks.
around for a little while.
See, I'm new to this. I don't know about this shit.
Never wanted to tie anybody up.
Wanted
I
to.
feel like that's kinky.
Not wanted to.
Oh, maybe I'm weird.
No. Honestly, I'm the weird one. Because I'm like, I'm boring, but
What's wrong with old-fashioned sex? The way our grandparents did it. Nana and Papa, they're still fucking. I watch them.
Come on over here and come get this. Come on. I know how you get. It's the only way you're going to go to sleep. Come on. Come on, come get it. Hurry up.
Now go ahead and make lunch. We got the grandkids
Hurry up.
coming over.
Go take your blue chew. Go take your blue chew.
Bring over that lickable, lovable love lotion.
So I did a bit, right? I did a bit at Copa, and it was about how when we were growing up, our commercials were wholesome. If we're watching cartoons, chances are that commercial is going to be about toys, Barbies, Transformers, Play-Doh.
Can we still call them Transformers?
Ooh.
I'm just kidding.
Light bulb. But it's not like that anymore, because like now, like all the kids today, they watch YouTube.
Oh, I never thought about that.
So I got my daughter watching the Backyardigans, and the fucking Blue Chew commercial comes on.
No way.
So now
there's no kind of algorithm for commercials.
That's what I would think. And now my daughter over here wants Blue Chew because she thinks the shit's candy.
Oh yeah.
It's like, fuck, man. Damn Backyardigans. Yeah.
He said.
I mean, I do makeup. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I don't make up shit, but I'll exaggerate it.
How do you like? What's your process? Do you like think of something like in a conversation and write it down?
No, I don't write shit down. I just think about
You don't like have like a note section like for just joke ideas?
Mm-mm.
Huh. That's a strange. Well, I mean, everyone's got their own way. I
Right.
always just think that's the easiest.
I'm thinking that hopefully I'll graduate to that.
Okay.
Like, hopefully I will graduate to taking the time to write jokes out. Because honestly, like, I'm a visual learner.
Yeah.
And right now, the biggest thing that I've been studying in comedy is the way that the greats pause.
Yeah, sitting in a pause is fun. Like when you can kind of lead them into thinking like what you're going to say, and then maybe if you can cut it to something different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all it's
Like
it's
switchback.
cliffhanger-ish. And what I noticed,
Or if you can let them realize what you're gonna say without you having to say it.
right, it's like the greats, they pause when
They're
they
not
say,
scared of silence.
because that normally,
Dude, if laughter dies down when I'm up there, I get nervous. I'm like,
Yeah,
uh-oh.
same.
And then you start panicking, and then you're like, oh, bah.
yeah, freeze. But I noticed like with the pauses, they pause after they say like either a controversial statement or they'll say a fact.
Yes.
Because, you know, as people, like, you'll get it really fast, but it still takes you a little bit of time to process. That pause is giving you that time to process. Wait, did he really just fucking say that shit? Because it could be something outlandish. It could be like some black blasphemy. I could sit here and say, dude, I hate fried chicken. Pause. Because in that pause, it was like, get the fuck, this food don't hate no fucking. And it's like, it's something so crazy that you're forced to be like, oh shit, no way. He just said that? Let me see what he's talking about. And then the other pause is when the punchline comes, because they need to let that, you know what I mean? They
Soak it in.
right. And they give time for the laugh to come in. Like, I'm gonna pause right here because you're supposed to laugh right here and you're laughing. So it's like, you know, I don't know. I've been watching too much comedy because I love it. I've been studying it.
Isn't it kind of annoying that no one else likes it as much as we do? Like, if you like put on like a stand-up thing, I feel like other people get bored fast into
love
it
it,
sometimes, and I'm like, I just love watching. I can watch it all day,
Because there's low
and there's
lessons.
so much you could go watch old people do it, and yeah, I love going back and watching like I've watched the Chris Rock ones hundreds of
Yeah,
times.
Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle,
Dude,
Mike
Cat
Epps,
Williams.
Eddie Murphy.
Every time I still hear the every day I'm hustling. I was like, I only imagine Cat Williams.
Straight
I was
up,
"Ugh."
like I still go back to like Earthquake.
Bro,
you
I
know
was
what I mean?
literally I was about to ask you who the first comic you ever saw was.
The first
Mine was
shit.
Earthquake.
That's fucking crazy thing about Earthquake is he doesn't write his jokes either.
He doesn't write his
He
jokes.
doesn't write his jokes.
Like he has writers, or
He
no?
just
He's
freestyles.
he has to
I
have a
think
set
it's too-
somewhere
yeah.
in there.
Because some of his shit's too good not to write.
Yeah.
But me, you know, at least, you know, from what he says.
Do you ever do the same bit twice then,
No,
or is it always different?
it's all my bits are always different.
It's fun when you redo a bit because you can see how like one word change or like choice of like turn a phrase or like a pause here or a pause there can really change a whole joke.
I think I'm gonna start.
And like when you write a joke down like in long form,
Mhm.
like you're not gonna say it like that, but when you're writing your idea down, more ideas pop into your head, like
Right.
little punch ups.
1000%.
It's just it feels like homework, but I think it's part of the game.
What I am gonna start doing is putting like I'll take half of one set and then half of another set and find a way to merge those together.
Mm-hmm. I think the hardest part is trying to find transitioning jokes, like how to go from one to
Yeah.
the next.
Yeah. See, some don't even do that. They'll go
Yeah.
straight from, oh yeah, I was at this line at McDonald's and yeah, that shit was cool. Did you vote this year?
My favorite ever is Tom Segura, and one of them goes, "What's this? A Segway." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "That's so smooth."
Did you see they put it in the chat? I think they put it in the chat today. About the guy, it was a younger comic, and he's all like, "Damn, I forgot my fucking punchline. I just forgot my punchline. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm actually at work right now." Like, did you see that one? It's in the chat. You guys,
I saw someone post it, but I was busy.
it was really good. It was really good. And he's like, "Well, I mean, since I'm at work and I'm doing comedy, at least I'm getting paid to do this shit." And then everybody started clapping and shit. And then the next guy got on and was all like, "Damn, man, why y'all gotta clap like that?" Like, shit, I'm already a comedian doing this shit for free. There goes my self-esteem. Like, he said some funny shit. It was good. You gotta watch it.
Oh, is that what the one they were talking about? How they were kind of mad?
Yeah.
The comics were getting paid or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Like, it wasn't that he was getting paid to do comedy. He just happened to be on the clock.
Yeah,
And
dude, it's another job. It's like, and I think you have to put the time in and the work in. Like some people just go up there and do the same thing every single time. I'm like, you put 40 hours into your normal job probably every week. Why not put 5 into doing comedy?
Very true.
Yeah. And like you'll see the difference. I think that writing and like doing the reps, like just going out every single night. I wish there was more mics we could do out here. I need to start traveling to like LA and stuff to start doing
Yeah,
them.
LA, there's an infinite amount of mics. And I'm going to go check some of them out.
Yeah. I don't like the idea that you have to pay to do it either.
Yeah, that's
Like
out,
I'm cool with paying the 2-drink minimum, but like to do like $5 perform 5 minutes, I was like, this feels shisty.
Yeah, like that is one thing though too that I love about Artie is that he's one of the few that pays comics.
Yeah.
Like he was actually my first.
It felt cool to get paid.
show.
Yeah, he was my first paid show too.
Hell yeah! I was like, wait. I was like, bro, wait, are you like you gonna pay me to do this shit?
I was like, I 100% would have done this for
like,
free.
Yeah, seriously, but you know, I got my drinks all night and some cash.
Yeah,
like,
it was cool. I always said I wasn't gonna call myself a comedian until I got paid for a gig, I got recognized out in public, and I got laid from doing comedy. And 2 of them happened really fast, and then it took me a long time to get recognized.
God, see, and there you fucking have.
But
it,
when you get
bitches.
recognized out in public, there's no better feeling.
Yeah,
I guess
straight
at the
up.
beginning, when my parents came to visit, I was like, oh, I was like taking them out all around Oxnard. I was like, oh, I hope someone recognizes
Yeah,
me.
straight up. So, that was actually gonna be my next question, right? Let's say, what if you found out you bigger than what you actually are? So, let's say you do go out and then somebody's like, hey, Brandon. And you kind of, you know how somebody calls your name, you don't know. You're just like, fuck, like, what do I owe you some money or something? Like, who are you? But what if somebody's like, oh shit, Brandon, I'm a big fan. Like, what if that shit happened tomorrow? How would you feel?
I'm like, you want to get a picture? Take a picture with him. My bad. Thanks for supporting.
Big time, man. That shit's real.
It's gotta make you feel good inside.
I would hit one of those, like, I would be all cool, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, thanks a lot, and then I'd go crazy and go like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I would try to act all cool when it was happening, but I said that the first time, and I was not. When the guy saw me out in like downtown Ventura, I was like, it felt good because I was with all the other guys that do comedy too, and he like came up to me in the group. He's like, "Do you do stand up?" And I was like, "What's up? I'm rememberable." You hoes, I get remembered.
I told you I was doing it big out here, y'all. I told you I'm a comedian for real. I'm known out here. I'm out here famous and shit. But no, hey, shout out to Artie for that, man.
Yeah, thanks, Artie.
Oh shit, hold on. Before we got a special shout out. I gotta do it. Let me see. Hold on. He's here somewhere. I'm about to find him real quick because this is what we do around here. Is this? Oh, okay. All right. I'll just call him by his stage name. So every podcast, right? Every podcast, I do an honorary shout out. This is your podcast. This episode is dedicated to you, but I love to acknowledge and spread love and just appreciate
Absolutely.
whoever I think is
Spread the word.
killing it. So, honorary shout out of today's podcast is Bobby the Comedian. He's an older gentleman and he is funny as hell. So check him out on Instagram. His handle is Bobby the Comedian. And go ahead and like all his shit, man. Listen to him if you're bored and if you just want to laugh, or even if you're not bored and you just want to laugh. If you want the party to get started, if you need an icebreaker, put on Bobby the Comedian, man. Thank you, Bobby. Thanks for doing what you do, and you are appreciated.
I think if I had to shout out somebody out here, it'd probably be Jake Gallo.
Jake fucking Gallo.
Well, I love Jake because the first time, it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen out here. We had the show at Casa Agria.
Yep.
I don't think you went to this one.
Nah, I missed it.
But I was up
I'm aware.
first, and then Jake went up second. And when I first went on, I got nervous because there was a little girl, like a 7-year-old girl in the front row. So I didn't even think of like to earmuffs it or anything. So like,
Earmuffs.
and I don't have the most politically correct jokes, if you haven't figured it out. I talk about cutting dicks off. I cut about all kinds of stuff. But I I was like centering myself. I wasn't hitting punchlines because this little girl, and I just went up and I was like, damn, dude, there's a little girl in the front row. He goes, yeah, sometimes people just bring their kids. He walks up there. So I was doing a bunch of coke and my dick didn't work the other day. He didn't give a fuck to the little girl there. And I was crying, laughing so hard in the back. Dude, and he also did a set the other day with,
Oh shit.
I forget, a conspiracy theorist comedian. He performs at the store all the time. Sam Tripoli and Jake murdered for like 15 minutes before he went up. And I was like, this is what you get when you put in the work for 5-6 years, I guess. So, my favorite comedian in the Ventura area.
Jay Gallo, man, you know you're loved out here, man. I was just with him at Gigi's last week. Not this last Wednesday, but the Wednesday prior.
Go see him. He might die anytime soon. He looks terrible.
I don't know if he's underage or overage.
Dude, I thought it was Billy Bob Thornton the first time I saw him.
Like this. He has like this like 19-year-old swag, and then he turns around and it's like, oh shit.
He looks like if Bobby Lee actually got not Bobby Lee. Who was fucking Pamela Anderson? Who's the drummer for?
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee. He looks like if Tommy Lee actually got AIDS.
Jake, you're loved, man. Okay, so sometimes the order of the at least either the shows that we do or the open mics that we do. And it somehow, some way, it's going back to ego. Would you have a problem going before somebody that you know you're funnier than?
Are you talking about going before or going after? Are you trying to follow somebody? I don't mind following anybody out there. There's only one person that I didn't like to follow, and that's Jessica Lister. She has Tourette's.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She kills a crowd every single time. She lets the Tourette's take over, and it's so funny. You can tell that she does the work outside of it. She's always writing, and like she can work a crowd so good, and you can't follow it. Because there's an actual crowd. I was like, are you a good comedian, or do you just tell the comedians that you're a good comedian?
Yeah, we got some bars. Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say right now? I'm like you can't get stage fright if you want to go and do Levity Live after this. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to go and do anything. You gotta be able to show up when the people are there.
You know what? We gotta go check out. Okay, so Bork, he's been
Bork's funny.
Yeah, Bork's he's a good friend. He's a friend of the show. His episode's gonna be coming out soon too.
Bro, he had a few jokes 2 nights ago that I was crying in the back laughing. He said something about pet names. Have you heard that joke?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
oh, that's a good fucking joke
that's
right
good
there.
shit. Yeah, but he does a show on Thursday. I don't think he hosts because we know he hosts the Drunken Stoner on Mondays. Don't forget, we're gonna keep plugging that Eureka Brew Co.
In Thousand Oaks, California.
Damn right. And on Monday, Gardena. Let's get with it, y'all. No.
Monday is Thousand
Monday's
Oaks.
Thousand Oaks.
Gardena.
Tuesday is Gardena.
And if you go to Gardena, you can go to Mr. Fries, man. Follow him on Instagram. It's the best French fries. They got like surf and turf French fries. They got buffalo chicken French fries. It's my favorite part about going to Gardena.
Yo, that shit sounds fire.
Bro, it's so good. When I lived overseas and I followed this guy on Instagram and he was blowing up and I was like, dude, I can't wait to move to California just to eat there. And it did not disappoint.
So then that's another thing we can do then, because we definitely got to go to the Corbin Bowl, because Borg
I don't know
hasn't.
what that is.
It's another open mic on Thursdays in Thousand Oaks, and
bro, Thousand Oaks isn't far. I don't know why people.
It's really not.
Some of these guys don't ever want to drive anywhere, and
I'm from Orange County. Like, that shit's not far at all. That shit is not. Thousand Oaks is not far compared to Orange. LA's far.
Bro, I go to the doctor in Orange County. It's not far at all.
Right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, y'all stop crying, go to Thousand Oaks. But Thursday, we should go check that out, because I know I'm definitely. It might even be next Tuesday. So Monday, I'm going to go to. I'm gonna go to Eureka. Tuesday, I'm planning on going to Gardena to go to Eureka again. And then Wednesday, I'll most likely do Copa and Gigi's because I missed last week. And then Thursday,
I think Copa's my favorite so far.
Yeah.
It's got the most like clubby feel to
yeah,
it. And like people actually go there. It's so nice when you actually get a crowd.
that one feels like a real show to me.
Yeah.
But Thursday is the Corbin Bowl, and I'm gonna go because Bork invited me, and I do want to support him, so I'm gonna be there next Thursday. We should check that one out.
Okay. I'm gonna be in Florida for Christmas, but then after the New Year, I'll be back.
Hey,
Ready to hit
shit,
these up.
if we make this happen, we can make that happen.
Absolutely.
But
I love going out.
so Copa is my favorite setting that I can actually get on a stage and work a crowd.
What I like about Copa is that the crowd is nice, and it's a very diverse crowd. Because something I've noticed out here in California, I have some dicey bits. Like, in some crowds will pull away immediately, and I've noticed it's mostly like white, just straight white crowds. If you say the word black in a joke, they're like, not funny, can't listen to this anymore.
Yeah, like,
I'm
not getting my ass kicked.
I'm like, if you listen to the joke,
Mhm.
it's not disparaging. It's not. I wouldn't say anything mean or rude or like no ill intent is in my joke.
Yeah.
But they like their assholes pucker up as soon as I say I was like there was a black guy and they're like,
Well, we don't want to be guilty by association.
how did you know
man.
he was black? And I was like, because I looked at him.
Dude, I'm not getting shot for you, man. Okay? I'm not racist, bro. But I'm not getting shot at your dispense, bro. You want to fucking be funny.
They're like, Brandon, you can't say that. And I was like, I just did. What happened?
Dude, my fucking mom's boyfriend's black, dude. You can't fucking say that, man.
My second
Seriously,
cousin,
no, seriously.
Hey, my aunt fucks black guys.
No, seriously. Dude, you gotta love this. So come on, see, that's what you white folks. You not white people. You white folks. Dude, seriously, bro? I don't think you should be fucking...
And I always notice it's those people that are like that get so offended on the half of others. I was like, what do you do? I was like, what culture do you have in you right now besides just getting upset at other people? I'm like,
I can't live like that.
Yeah,
I'm too happy all the
you
time.
know what I mean?
Bro.
I
I'm
was
too
like-
happy.
like it's got to be exhausting. You know what I mean? Just getting so upset over everything.
I can't, yo. It's too... Mind your damn business. That's like
For real.
That's like one of the black rule number 1. Mind your damn business. What this shit got to do with you? Are you paying the bills? No. Are you washing my car? No. Are you helping me raise my...
And
Shut
it's a
the
comedy
fuck up.
show. We're saying it to be funny. I'm like, I know when your white guy's on top of the stage, it kind of looks like a rally, but it's not. I got a lot of hair. I'm not bald.
It's the tattoos, man. Look, okay, so if I had to, if I had to just go off of just stereotypical judgy wedgy, man, I'd be like,
Oh, I know.
yeah.
I fit a character.
I'd be like, yeah.
That's why I say I know I look like every cop in every recruiting ad picture of all time.
You know, he's got that brand new Ford pickup. He's got the brand new Ford pickup, and he's got the old Ford pickup. He's not a Chevy guy. That's a good one. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go to fucking Sprouts and just judge white guys like, oh, he's a Dodge guy.
No.
He's a fucking Dodge guy.
White guys are the worst. Fuck you guys. Really ruining it for cool people like me. Fuck you, Bryce.
Bryce. Damn, Stan. It's fucking Stan
Hey,
with 2
Lyle,
ends.
suck my dick.
Oh, I think I said it earlier, man. I told this guy he was built like a Kyle. It was white.
Okay,
dude.
hold on. Let me imagine. Is he like rail thin, pointy shoulders?
Yeah, he had a white beater
Tall
on and a
skin-
do-rag. I was
I'm
like,
like, what, you
"Aw."
fixing your waves right now, buddy?
I was like, wow, you're a fucking Kyle. Or what do you mean by that? I mean, you're a fucking Kyle.
Chill
dude.
out, Chaz.
You have fucking you have fake Air Force Ones on
Fake.
with South Pole shorts that are too big for you, with your
up,
dad's wife
Chaz.
beater on, with a hand-me-down do-rag.
Stick to brand loyalty.
Like, come on, dude, you look like you smell like shit.
And that's Julia saying that he can't even see you.
I can smell it though. You know what I mean? Shoot.
He heard you look like shit.
You hear that? There was that shit coming down the street.
Smell like a whole bag of ass is walking towards you.
Um, let's see.
What you
Pizza
got?
Man Dan's or Toppers.
Dude, fuck toppers. Listen to this. Me and my roommate, we just recently moved back to the United States. We went to order toppers. We called them. We ordered 2 large pizzas. They said it's going to be $72. I said, are you insane? I said, are you sure? I was like, we only ordered 2 pizzas. They're like, yeah, but you got specialty pizzas. I don't give a fuck. 2 pizzas should never be $72.
Whoa.
Isn't that ridiculous? So I'm going to go Pizza Man Dan's just out of Prospect.
Okay.
I got a lot of strong feelings about this.
Yeah, I
My
see,
blood
man.
pressure just went up a
I
little
see the
bit.
vein in the neck and shit. It's there. Well, I'm gonna do my best to keep this Oxnard. Okay, I'm gonna keep it Oxnard. Yard House or damn, what the fuck do I compare Yard House to?
What, Lazy Dog?
Okay, yeah, Yard House or Lazy Dog.
I think Yard House got the best chicken wings. Where do you get chicken wings here? There's not like a sports bar like to go watch sports and eat wings. There's only Yard House.
Nah,
Yeah,
Buffalo
I'm
Wild
not going
Wings
to
is trash,
Buffalo
though.
Wild Wings though.
Buffalo Wild Wings is trash.
Yeah,
But what
so I
about
go to-
BJ's, though?
I walk over to the Yard House.
BJ's is cool.
I like Yard House too. I live right behind the collection, so I can walk there.
Oh, got you. Oh, no shit. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
you're
live-
10 minutes away.
Yeah, Serenade.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's nice.
Um,
Come find me. Don't
okay.
bring me drugs or unsolicited sex.
Hey, have you been to the Kings and Queens yet?
No, what's that?
Yeah, okay. It's a new spot. It's a new spot in the collection. And I heard it's pretty dope.
Do you know why they call it the collection?
No.
Because it's a collection of stores all in one location.
Ah,
I never even thought about that. A girl said that to me the other day. Shout out Kim, and I was like, "What?" I just felt so dumb. I told the waitress at the Cheesecake Factory, and she's like, "Yeah, are you stupid?" And I said,
It's
"Oh,
its own
thanks."
little. Hey, I noticed the collection. Like when it comes to employees, it's its own little community.
Yeah,
It's like you've worked at one of these one time. Like
I feel like every girl in Oxnard has worked at one of the places.
straight up. Like it's
I'm like either Lazy
Yard
Dog,
House,
Yard House.
Cheesecake, Lazy Dog, or BJ's.
BJ's on the other side of the interstate, though. I don't want to walk all the way over there.
All right, we'll stick strictly collection.
Yeah, that's all we know. I want to eat at that. This sounds so white to me. I want to eat that corn dog spot in there.
I didn't even know that shit was there.
Yeah, they have like a fancy corn dog place in there. I thought
At
about
the collection?
yeah, in the little annex. Yeah,
No shit. Is a hot dog on a stick?
yeah. It's like they have like a spicy, like they like fry up hot Cheetos on a corn dog and things like that.
Okay, exotic corn dogs. I'm
Exotic
down.
corn dogs. This is
down.
only good if you live in the 805 area.
I know. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry.
If you don't
guys.
live here, fuck you. Honestly, move here. Yeah.
Oh, I got one for you. North Oxnard or South Oxnard?
What is north and what is south?
I don't know.
Is Ventura more north or is that
Ventura is
south?
not Oxnard.
God damn it! I don't understand this place because there's Ventura, there's Oxnard, and it's all in Ventura
And then
County,
there's Satakoy.
and it's all right next to Malibu. I don't understand how there's no spillover. There's no cute girls in Oxnard. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
How
Hey,
is
no,
Malibu
you know what?
right
Hey,
there and
all the
LA
cute
right there?
girls-
How is there no spillover? There's just workers here.
That's real shit.
Yeah,
I noticed all the cute girls, right? All the cute girls, they come from Santa Paula.
and Santa Barbara and Chula Vista. What's up?
Yeah, I mean, shit. Okay, so from my experiences being out here, all the girls that the guys are all goo goo gaga about
Not
are
Julius.
from Santa Paula. That's just an 805 observation that I made. Hey, you know more about it than me. I don't know. I'm an outsider. You know,
Yeah, and I'm not
Is
from
it?
here.
Santa Paula ain't shit. I ain't saying that. I love Santa Paula. All right, this is me, Santa Paula. I love you. You know why? Because I'm from Santa Ana, and Santa Paula is the cousin.
Isn't it funny that everywhere else has such a beautiful name in California? Like, what do you like when you Google Oxnard?
Santa Maria.
The first thing that comes up is the Cowboys training out here, and I was like, how did the Cowboys feel about that? They're like, hey, we're gonna go do our spring training
They
in
love
California.
They
And they're
love
like,
it.
oh, are we gonna go to San Diego or Chula Vista, Santa Barbara? They're like, nah, Oxnard. Like, what the fuck
Honestly,
is Oxnard?
I felt the same way. I don't know no Oxnard is. What the fuck is Oxnard? But I'll say this though. CB Lamb, okay? I got to I was with his people. Like I barely missed him because he had walked out, but I was talking to his people because he came to Yard House and he was kicking it. And they had ended up giving me some money, and I told him, I was like, "What? Why do y'all train out here? Like, shouldn't y'all be back in Dallas?" And I think it was like his cousin or his sister. She was all like, "Honestly, the weather out here is amazing. That's why we're here. That's why their training camp is here."
Yeah. They think the weather makes all these places fucking $3,500 a month rent.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
fuck that's a whole nother.
Dude, that's more than both my parents' mortgages. 2 different mortgages put together in Central Florida. It's crazy.
That's a whole different.
I feel like an old man talking about rent prices on
I
here.
know, right? We went from talking about some Santa Paula hoes to mortgages. You never know what you're gonna get on the Real Quick Though podcast. You
Real
gotta
Quick
love
Though.
it. We're all over the place. We're off the rails.
No,
We're shooting from the hip.
When the Cowboys were here, if like you went out to downtown Ventura and you're like, and then like 6'6" black guys walked in, you're like, oh, I wonder what these guys do.
Yeah, I know it's fucked
Oh,
up.
let's
but
go
it's
somewhere
true.
else. We're not gonna get any hoes here.
Dak Prescott, man, you need to be.
Control those hips. Stop doing that. It's embarrassing.
Man, you need to look. You have fans, yo. You have fans. Don't be afraid to be, when people come up to you, and they don't. I'll say that about
People
Oxnard.
leave them alone.
People leave them alone.
Yeah, these
But-
are all Raiders fans out here.
Yeah, Raiders and Cowboys. We won't show that game because they all want to fight.
You really won't show it?
No, we won't. We will not show it.
That's crazy.
We won't show it because people get too violent. They have 1/2 yard and they think they can fight everybody. My little
I
skinny
get
ass.
that way when I watch football too. I always think it's crazy that people just start screaming at the TV whenever like something happens. I was like, you can just say the most wild things and no one listens to anybody.
Pause it, yeah.
Yeah, they're like if a wide receiver like breaks for a run, people are like, yeah, let's go. That's how you do it. I just yelled out, I like to strangle my wife, and everybody was just like, yeah.
Yeah, fucking do it, man. Like you didn't even hear what I just said.
I was like, oh, I can just say whatever the fuck I want to right now.
But nah, he needs to he's not a people person, yo. He's like, he had to be one of those weird kids that just didn't talk to nobody.
He should be more like Deshaun Watson. Much more of a people person.
Like the guy that he was with, because I had went to his table. I was like, oh snap, I know how you are, man. How's it going? I mean, you enjoying the food? Everything
Are
good?
you enjoying the fine dining establishments of the
Yard
Yard
House.
House at Oxnard? This is our high class. I was like, well, where else can they go? I guess if you want good food, like nice food, you go to
what, Larson's?
No,
I
what's
think-
that place out in Thousand Oaks? The steak joint. Not Mobu.
You know, I don't.
It
Tina,
starts
you
with
know?
an M. The steak joint.
Mastros.
Mastro's. Dude, Mastro's is good.
Is it? I never been because I don't have
It is.
$200 for a plate.
It's good. It's
One
not
day.
$200 for a plate. It's like 80. 80
No
for
shit, at Mastro's?
Yeah, it's not as if you don't go
okay.
and buy that. There's no reason to go buy a seafood tower.
I can do that.
Yeah, a nice steak there though.
I can
Nice.
manage 80.
And you can split it. Like it's so big, you guys could split one of the steaks, and it would be. You like lobster?
Yeah, I like.
They have like a
lobster.
lobster gnocchi there that's super good.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah,
Because I am not the $150 on a plate guy.
nah,
I don't want to
nothing's
be
worth
guy.
that.
Like that shit is out, yo. Like
Who's flexing on that? Yeah,
For
for
the
for your
gram.
Instagram story to
Hell
get six
yeah.
to get 6 hearts on it.
Why? Because I got it like that. What's the date? January 12th, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, taxes just came
Yeah,
in.
that's what I thought.
Oh, I bet
fool.
Masters is thick during tax season.
Shit, I know BMW is, and Mercedes is fucking
Who the fuck's
booked.
getting all these? Damn, I need kids. I get no money back in taxes.
The most I ever got back in taxes was like $900.
Oh yeah, I grew up since I was in the military up until this year. I always claimed Florida as my state, so the most I ever got was like $650. I was like, why do these people care so much about taxes? And then I saw some of these California tax returns.
13,000 back. Like what the?
Yeah.
You got 13,000? Yeah, like fuck. I know, like for a while, there was the everybody was doing a little TurboTax thing, little TurboTax scam.
Yeah.
They was hitting. I know
Really?
a few people that got like several.
I need to start learning how to
100,000.
scam the government.
You know, hey, like It's from how I've been looking at it, like people was killing with them PPP loans.
Okay.
Like I know certain people that they were getting the loans from every um state, and they were getting stimulus checks from every state.
No way. So they're grabbing like 6 or 7. Damn. That's nice.
Imagine you do 40 states, right?
No fucking way. No one's doing 40 states.
Man, I'm telling you, them scammers be scamming. If you do 40 states and you get at least $900 to $1,000. Okay, what was the most PPP loan? What was that one? It was like
I have no idea.
we got one for like $600. The first PPP loan was like $600.
You're talking about 2 different things.
What am I doing?
PPP loan is like your personal loan because you're
Right. Okay. No, I'm off that. I mean the stimulus check. Yeah.
Oh.
What was the biggest one that we all got? Was like
I got like
$1,200.
$1,200.
$1,200.
Yeah.
Okay.
My little Biden
So,
bucks. Thanks.
I know a few people that got $1,200 from multiple states, and they only
No
lived in one.
way.
And before you know it, they're like this on the money phone. Like they're not. Of course, they're not like posting it or anything, but. Hey, my guy, come on, man. Just let me push the button for you. And I was like, because when you're holding it, you're like, damn, man, fuck, you did. I don't know, yo. I don't know. It was super tempting. I was super close to doing it.
You gotta put it back on these people. They take advantage of us every day.
Yeah, man, I need to grow some balls, man.
You guys try it out first, though, so I don't get arrested.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna learn from your mistake.
Yeah.
Do you remember your biggest bomb on stage?
Yeah. The first, like I was telling you, the first time I went up, I thought I did pretty good. And then the next time, I just ran through all my material and I'm saying 120 seconds, I was out. I was like, and they're like, oh, you still have 5 minutes to go. And I said, nope.
No,
and I just
don't.
left the stage and I left, it was Gigi's. And then I just went straight home.
Ouch, man.
I was like, oh, this is a terrible feeling. I don't want to do this again.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
But I feel like you got to have a bomb every once in a while.
You have to. It makes you.
And it will be like when you're having a bunch of good sets in a row, so you finally tell your friends to come out.
Yeah.
And then they're like, dude, you're not good at this. You're like, dude, I swear I'm usually much better. I'm like, just don't listen to anything that anytime I record anything, bad. And I was like, and then you don't record it,
and it's
good.
fire, yeah. Because I got one show. Hey, Stoner, man, I need my set if you got it, man.
The only
please.
thing I didn't like about Stoners is that the audience wasn't mic'd. I know there was only 10 people in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So did you listen to the podcast yet? It sounds like I'm just giving a weird speech. So like you're pausing for the audience's laughter, but the podcast listeners can't hear it. So I'm just like,
okay, so where do you listen to it at?
Spotify.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Because I usually just
Drunken Stoner Comedy Show. Check it out. I think we're episode 11.
Please do. January 28th.
Yeah, come out to the Drunken Stoner Comedy Festival.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I think he wants us to have merch.
Yeah. I got. Man, y'all know what it is.
I think I'm gonna make I Hate Brandon t-shirts.
You guys know what it is. Young Boss Life. You know
Young
what I'm
Boss
saying?
Life.
These had
YBL.
so,
I was wondering if this was your stuff.
Yeah, it's mine. So
Nice.
this is mine, and these two right here is a hero of mine. He passed away. He got killed.
Oh,
But he's like, it's my hero, like for sure. But yeah, I'm debating if I'm gonna bring some merch. Cause I mean, why not? I mean,
I just gotta make some.
if I don't bring merch, I'm just gonna bring a bunch of fucking blank T-shirts and sell those for $5. Like seriously, like.
Yeah, I think it's just a funny one. Just big. I hate Brandon. Maybe get my grandparents to wear it. I think we should talk about David. David's been on a podcast before, hasn't he?
Yes, he
Recently
has.
got into a car accident.
Yeah, Dave, we need you to hurry up and get better, man. I just spoke to him too. It's at least he's texting back because one of my friends that had somewhat of the similar accident, he didn't make it, and this was going on 2 years and what Yeah, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. So just the fact that he texted back, I was already relieved. Cause
Yeah, it was good to hear it. Yeah, but he said he broke his pelvis in 3 different places.
I think so, man.
Man,
I
these
got
cars
the
out there,
messages.
you got to watch out for them.
Yeah, like I can't honestly, like I'm blanking out on all the details because I was just so focused on the
Yeah,
fact that he
I think
wrote
I thought
back.
he was walking and got hit by a car. I was walking and got hit by a car like 2 years ago. I didn't break any bones because I'm better than David. But I'm just kidding, David. We love you.
Is that
I
too
hope you
soon,
get a
David?
lot.
We're fucking with you.
Yeah,
man. You're
next time
loved,
I'll finish the job.
yo. Oh shit. We got you, man. We got you, David. Hey, speedy recovery, man.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand job when I see you.
I did a show with him. I did a show with him at Casa Agria.
Dude, he's got the best fashion of all these people out
Pretty
here.
stylish, man. His impressions are pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he looks like a vampire from the 1970s.
He said he started the show off with what did he say? He said, yeah, my fellow Americans. Look at Obama. Look at Obama.
Yeah,
Look at Obama
Obama's
right there.
smiling
Smiling
already.
like, yeah, he did that. He did that. Look at Obama right there. Look right there. Booyah.
With a nice watch.
Look, yeah.
Dude, the
My
best
fellow
the
Americans.
best head of state we've ever had. The best like look for America, I would say in our lifetime, I would say so. Like when you looked at him, you're like, that's a good looking leader right there.
Yeah, he looks.
And he balls
looks
you up. What's
stern. He looks like a man of power.
Yeah, that voice.
He was like Mufasa
Ooh, until he fell.
until he fell.
Dude, that boy aged hard over 8 years though. I always say that I'm aging terribly. I'm aging presidentially.
I noticed that about the presidents, man. They come in
it's
all
stress,
sharp,
huh?
and then they leave all just.
Well, yeah.
just-
He was what 35 when he took over. Yeah, I mean, 35
He
to
looked like he got fucked
43
and
is
robbed.
old.
Got raped and robbed, yo.
hmm
Maybe I shouldn't do rape jokes for sensitive people. Sorry.
Yeah,
guys.
don't do rape jokes about President Obama.
My fellow Americans in the White House. What time we got on there?
I don't know. What time is it right now? It's getting late.
Well, we got. It's 10:30. So what? We got a good 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours in.
That's what it says right
It
there.
was a
on
good
the-
time. We like to end all our shows on Obama rape jokes. So keep tuning in for that, guys.
So, go ahead. Tell them where they can find you. Promote some
All right.
shows.
You guys can find me. My name is Brandon Follet. Find me on Instagram at Brandon Follet. It's BrandonFollett. And that's pretty much all I'm on.
Cool. January 28th.
Yeah. We're doing a resurrection. We're going to storm the White House.
We're storming the fucking Capitol. It's a revolution.
Yeah. 22 days after January 6th, we're doing it again, baby. Better than ever.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So, Brandon, thanks again, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
It's been super chill. And you guys know how I end my shows, man.
How do you end your shows?
This is how I do it.
Okay.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the support. Again, we're on our way to 250 subs.
Woo!
So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to
Tell your
a
enemies.
friend. And you know how I get down. You can't fall if you don't trip. Peace.